What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the last chance group stages. We got the last chance qualifiers here to make it into the next stage of the tournament. Today we're gonna be having GWS versus Envy. So this is gonna be a lot of fun, everybody. This is gonna be a great matchup. I'm DTM. I'm casting for today. Bear with me. I hope this will be some exciting stuff here. So we are gonna be round one's gonna be on Ever Sleeping, and we're gonna have Envy hunting first. So yeah, Envy's hunting first. We should be getting bans underway shortly. Oh, bad, thanks. Um okay, first two bans come in. It is gonna be Priestess and Seer. Um Pretty standard stuff over there, no surprise at all. I'd be shocked if we ever got to see a Priestess get to play on Ever Sleeping or Chinatown or Moonlit, really. Yeah, and Seer too. I'm not really sure. I haven't reviewed GWS's footage, so I don't know what kind of supports they like playing. I don't even know if they like playing supports. Maybe they go heavy on decoding. Who knows? We'll get to see though. Waiting on those next two locks here. By the way, shout out to Gray. He is like the second worst priestess on the server. He wanted a shout out though, so shout out Gray. All right, let me see. Are they okay? Some comedian jokingly put Lucky Guy Thief. It looks like they're not actually going that. To be honest, that wouldn't even have been so bad. Lucky Guy, not even terrible. He was getting played in IVL. I wouldn't hate it. I'm just saying. If anyone wanted to lock Lucky Guy Thief first two locks, I'd be super down for that. I think that would be brilliant. I think it's actually going to be Barmaid. They typed Barmaid and nothing else. Oh, did they get their second lock in? Ento. Okay, we got Barmaid Ento. So as it turns out, these guys actually really like support. Barmaid, Ento, two really strong supports here. I don't know what this hunter plays either. Asmodeus. Do they have any badges? Nah, everything's hidden. I don't know what this guy plays. If he's playing something that gets like invalidated by Ento though, that would explain the Ento. Even if he's not, Ento's like super good in general. And then Barmaid, obviously. Really strong lately. Covers just about everything. Really good support here. Now, Asmodeus gonna ban the Gravekeeper here. That's an interesting ban. Yeah, real interesting ban there. Gravekeeper, cool. Unfortunately, we're not gonna see any Gravekeeper. Sorry to anyone in chat who's a big Gravekeeper fanboy. Or fangirl. None of that, none of that. We're waiting on the next lock. They already have two supports. They can start locking in like rescues. Or if they want to go for a decoder, they can go for that too. Like their support's looking pretty decent, so. The hunter is Asmodeus, who I think is a different person than Polaris. I don't know though. It might be Polaris. Not sure if they did they change their name? They might have. They're gonna lock in Psychologist next. So they're going for Barmaid and Psychologist. They've got heals forever. Oh, they made Breaking Wheel? Wait, they made Breaking Wheel? Seriously? Oh no. If they made Breaking Wheel, locking in Barmaid and Psychologist is just about the most comically terrible locks you can go for. I mean, if they're running 4 Flywheel or something, they can salvage this. Um, oh, Polaris plays Opera Singer first round. And they main Hellember? Whoa. I'd be down for that. That'd be fun. You banned Prisoner? Cool. Oh, it is Polaris. Okay. Gotcha. Yo, my bad, my bad. So if this is an opera singer, that'd be pretty interesting. How does opera singer interact with Ento? I have no clue. Is it misinfo? Bro, I better not get I better not be a victim here. It better not be spreading misinfo. They also main Gamekeeper? Yo, that's sick. Gamekeeper would be really funny. We're waiting on the last lock here. I think it's gonna be no clue. Maybe a rescue. Probably rescue. No, they want Composer. Priz got banned, so they're going Composer now. That's a pretty aggressive comp. A decoder and 3 supports. That's like really aggressive. I mean, Opera Singer can get stuffs, so they might regret not bringing like Merc or FL. But on the other hand, if they support well, Opera Singer just like might not be able to get it down. Lolzy's chilling. He's streaming right now. No Lolzy commentary yet, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe if no one's able to commentate the next match. Oh, you might commentate second match? Yo, it'd be sick. I guess Owen's happy. Polar is really good at Lucky Guy. No way, really? He's the Lucky Guy man? They have to do what? Oh shoot. What is it? What is it? Okay, yeah, it is Opera Singer. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Opera Singer was probably expected. Apparently, this person is an Opera Singer main. Or so I've been informed, so. That does follow. We are going to be getting into the match shortly. We've just entered the waiting room here. So it is gonna be Barmaid, Psych, Ento, Composer against an Opera Singer. It's gonna be really interesting to see what kind of support we're gonna see. If GWS can have strong support here, then that would be pretty good. But hey, Opera Singer's got really strong chase. Her chase is tough. Yeah, Opera Singer's chase is pretty brutal, so might just be able to overpower their support with like raw chase. That would be pretty cool. We'll see, we'll see. As for the comp, it's actually are they actually going for Flywheel? I was joking around. Oh my god. Oh, we might be seeing quad Flywheel. No way, they're not even running Tide. I guess they're just gonna sell. 4 Flywheel is sick. Alright, let's see what kind of spawns we got. Yeah, Composer corner makes sense. Ento middle. Bike is gonna be below 2-story. Oh, they put Composer graveyard, that's fine. Oh yeah, and then they are gonna lock a Barmaid at corner house and Psychologist under Ento. Yeah, Opera Singer is probably gonna be able to chase Composer here. That's pretty good. Composer is pretty far away from all the support. It's gonna take a while for Ento to bring her bees over. It's gonna depend really on how well Composer can rock height. He might be getting some bee support here, but we'll have to see. Alright, getting into the match, first half of the first round, GWS versus Envy. And Opera Singer is not going for Composer. He's actually heading middle for Entomologist. So it looks like he thought maybe Graveyard is too difficult to chase for Opera Singer? I guess so. So this must be easier for Opera Singer. Yeah, look at how he's able to bounce between those shadows. Really fast dashes there from Asmodeus. And Opera Singer really is moving along here. She is moving, approaching the Centimologist. I'll have to see how Ento can do with these bees. Yeah, it is gonna buy some time, but he switches with one of the shadows to catch up and instantly gets a hit. Really nice play there from the Opera Singer. And man, he is bringing back this distance quickly. It looks like he made a small error though. He put his stuff on cooldown. Yeah, with Opera Singer, it's if you mess up one of your dashes, your shit all gets on cooldown. So gotta be careful with that. However, that was a really fast hit, and this might just end up being a blink down here. We'll have to see if Asmodeus can get the hit without blink. That would be nice. He's really trying for it, but yeah, Until made it a little difficult, so just gonna blink for it. Really quick first down, actually. Yeah, I mean, middle cipher's not even 50 here. That was pretty fast. Asmodeus might be able to, wow, really well played there to catch up to Psychologist. Caught up super fast. And yeah, Asmodeus might be able to snowball this into a win. The free hit on Psych definitely helps. Gonna get a hit on Barmaid too. Now Psychologist doesn't have any stress. He might actually... Oh, he gets pallet stunned. If he was able to get the double down there, wasting one of the drinks, that would have been really strong. Now Composer gets quite a bit of distance. This could be a problem. Or, Ento, sorry. We'll have to see how long Ento can rebound. This is already a pretty solid rebound since, you know, no tide. Since they're running 4 flywheel. She might be going down here, though. No! She flywheels! Oh, she goes down, though. Rest in peace. Yeah, unfortunately, even with the flywheel, Opera Singer's so fast she just catches up. Asmodeus is going to break the bees and gonna chair her near 2-story. Right next to Composer's Cypher. Maybe gonna try to pressure that? Yeah, he's gonna try. Pushes Composer away, but now Psychologist is gonna get a free rescue. Is now body blocking. Oh, shoot. Whoa, that almost worked. Oh my god. He gets the hit on Psychologist. If he just hit Ento, that would have been so sick. Not quite able to get it, though. And really well played there, using the cape to get the distance. And Ento just goes down. Yeah, Asmodeus has a really good handle on Opera Singer. I mean, the chase is just so strong. Like, Opera Singer, she is really moving around quickly. Oh, this stuff's on cooldown. Now, the Cypher Rush is actually moving pretty fast, though. They're actually down to one Cypher. And it's like around 40 or 50%. That's a free hit, though. Really fast hit on Barmaid. And she doesn't actually have a drink. I thought she only used one. Oh. Barmaid might end up going down here. Yeah, she just goes down. And they're gonna start a new Cypher. Yeah, they're gonna start a new Cypher. Oh, it's not exactly new. It's around 20%, but still. It might be fast enough, though. So, GWS might be able to draw this. Asmodeus is proxy camping super aggressively, though. Might be able to... Yeah, he's gonna hit Psychologist super far. Oh, but he uses that ability. Now he can't go back to the chair. It looks like he's actually just gonna pressure the Cypher, yeah. Not even gonna camp. However, Composer, you know... He gets a bit of a head start here. Composer's actually going to be able to get a bunch of distance, and this might not work out very well. Yeah, Composer's able to get around the pallet too. Nice blink, though, from Opera Singer. Really nice blink. If he can down him, like, right, like, as soon as they, like, heal. Right around when they heal, then he won't have lost, Asmodeus won't have lost too much, momentum. But this Composer is doing a really nice job. He's buying enough time. And he didn't vault over that pallet either. He made the right play there, got the mind game. And now we're going to see GWS were actually able to heal to full here. So Composer finally goes down, but everyone else is full health. That's going to be a big help for Asmodeus. And they're also going to be able to get back on the Cypher. That was pretty far. Now it's 60 or so. Yeah, the target switch might not have been enough to get the win here. Asmodeus might be thinking about switching again, going back to Psychologist. This is pretty smart. Psychologist has nothing. And you get to pressure down the Cypher that's far as well. If you can down Psychologist here, this is actually going to be a huge... Yeah, this is really big now for Asmodeus. Gonna chair psychologist again. This is her second chair. It looks like barmaid is healing composer. But now Asmodeus has time to cut them off. They might not even be able to make the rescue. Yeah, if Asmodeus can proxy camp aggressively enough and stop them from rescuing. Oh, but he retreats too early. Also, I kind of made a mistake there. Psychologist was fresh on share. It was barmaid. Now he is going to be going back for composer. So giving up a free hit, but composer might go down quickly, and they might not actually have time to finish the cipher in time. And yeah, he's gonna swap there. Reads the flywheel as well. Waits for the flywheel, and it goes down. And psychologist still injured too. Barmaid did not have enough time to heal psychologist. However, psychologist is gonna be able to prime that other cipher. Right now it's around 80. I'm not sure if Asmodeus is gonna be able to. He's actually, um, I guess maybe thought maybe they will. Psychologist was going for that cipher, but nah, psychologist was at the other one. However, it's not quite finished yet. They have to heal stall. Okay, they do get it, but composer might actually go down really quickly here. If he does, Asmodeus might still be able to get a 3-man. Oh no, he misses the blink. That's a shame. No, it would have been so fast too. Composer is gonna go down, but Psychologist is already on the cipher. I guess Opera Singer doesn't have trump card though, so it was looking pretty difficult there to get a 3-man. This is gonna be a draw then. Yeah. By the time Asmodeus gets there, it is going to be the gate's gonna be open. Yeah, and they're just gonna leave. So it looks like it is going to be a draw. Really, really strong play from both sides here. Gonna be a draw in the first round, or in the first half. Yeah, nicely played by both sides there. The opera singer is really great. I haven't been playing opera singer much. I've tried her, but I suck so bad with her. And she's pretty technical. It's really cool to watch a good opera singer though. Like she really moves around really quickly, so it's good really entertaining. So now it is going to be GWS hunting. Envy surviving here. Yeah, after a tie in the first half, this is a good opportunity for one side or the other to make a strong lead in the first round. If one side can beat the other here in the second half. Maybe if GWS's Hunter can get a 3-man or a 4-man, that would be a pretty strong lead for GWS. But if the Hunter loses, then Envy is going to be in the lead, and that's going to be pretty strong. So really interesting to see what happens here. Um, Looks like it is going to be Yimmy hunting, I think. Oh, I think. Still waiting. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Shortly, picks and bans will be getting started soon, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, we got Yimmy. Yimmy, from what I remember, actually, I don't really remember. Okay, Yimmy has a B-Badge on Wax. Maybe he's the Wax Artist man? I don't remember, bro. Oh, he might be a Dreamwitch main, actually. His profile is like all Dreamwitch themed. I think. Yeah, I think so. Dreamwitch would be pretty fun then. Okay, yeah, it is a Dreamwitch. What'd you say? Oh, bet. Okay, let me see that. Um, okay, here we go. Yeah, Yimi is gonna ban Seer and Priestess. Real shocker with that one. Yeah, if Yimi is a Dream Witch main, it would actually benefit Envy to go for a comp similar to what GWS did. Like Barmaid Psych would be very strong against Dream Witch. Would be very, very strong. In general, you do want to go with support against Dream Witch. If you can stall out her first chair, guarantee a really long first kite, that'll help out a lot. Envy are gonna go Barmaid Cowboy. So there's the Barmaid. Barmaid very strong against Dream Witch, one of her biggest counters. And then there's also gonna be a Cowboy. Cowboy is interesting. You don't see a lot of Cowboy. When you do see him, it's usually on Red Church. Ever Sleeping Cowboy is interesting, but he is a strong kiter. He's really good at transitioning, getting distance. So he can potentially kite a Dream Witch. We are gonna wait for the next ban from Yimi. Could be interesting to see what kind of ban he's going for. Probably gonna go for some of their support, like psychologist or like dancer or something like that. Are carry accessories really not allowed in Koa? I did not know that. Well, I guess now that they've locked Cowboy, they're gonna be pretty picky about that. That's fair. Um, yeah, we've got a short delay here with the picks and bans, it looks like. See if they can sort this out. Okay, Yumi's gonna come in with the Antiquarian ban. Really good ban. Yeah, Antiquarian, one of the honestly, like, arguably strongest survivor in the game. Best harasser in the game, one of the best supports in the game. Yumi is trying to rule out a lot of the harassment and a lot of the supports that he can. We are going to see a Grave Lock. Envy really like their Gravekeeper. Um, we're waiting for the next ban from Yimi. Probably going to ban another support. They've already locked their They have already locked their rescue, so they're probably going to go for a support or a decoder here. Yeah, Antiquarian definitely a smart ban. We're still waiting on that fourth, we're waiting on a fourth ban and then a fourth lock here. Okay, it's gonna be Prospector ban. Yumi gonna take out their, more options for harassment gone. Envy do still have some options for harassing. If they want to go double harasser, they can go like batter, they can go thief, they can go like forward. Prospector's a really strong character though. Looks like they are gonna go Toy Merchant, so they're gonna lock in another support. Toy Merchant is very strong on this map. Yo, love you too. Yeah, a Toy Merchant, she has like catapults onto both staircases that lead to two stories. And shut up, Caleb. Oh my god, I hate you. Yeah, like both staircases. So catapults onto the staircases are really annoying. They can buy a lot of time for survivors. Yeah, it looks like Envy have a pretty strong lineup for support here. They got a barmaid, they got a toy merchant. Um, yo, who are you? Oh my god. That's actually crazy. Oh, Zion? Shut up, Zion. Damn, this chat's getting raided. Yo, Lilzy, can you ban these guys? I have no idea who they are. Yeah. Okay, bet. We're waiting on the Hunter lock here. It would be in character for Yimmy to ban or to lock Dreamwitch. Dreamwitch, kind of struggles with this comp, Barmaid and Toy Merchant, but basically every hunter struggles with this comp, so. Maybe Geisha. If Yimmy plays Geisha, Geisha would be good. She counters Toy Merchant pretty well. Yo, Gray, if you don't get out of my chat, I swear to God. I like most of this map, okay? Like, most of it except for one part. I'm not marrying you, Caleb. Yo, we are still waiting on this lock. It's gonna be yeah, we're still waiting. Yumi says he's thinking. Yumi's putting a lot of thought into this. It's gonna be interesting to see if he plays for a draw or a win. Yumi goes Night Watch, so it is gonna be a Night Watch here. Night Watch is pretty good against this comp. Still struggles with Toy Merchant, but once he gets presence, he can use his abilities to dash and make up distance. So yeah, Night Watch is gonna be. Oh, shut up, Gray. Okay, we're getting into the match shortly. All the locks have been put in. All the characters have been decided. We're jumping into the waiting room. Match will be underway shortly. Let's get a look at these locks. Or rather their builds. Excuse me. We have Tied on Gravekeeper. I'd be concerned if it was anything else. We have potentially double flywheel here. Yeah, they are gonna lock it in. So we're gonna have maybe Cowboy's gonna change his build. Well, we've got Flywheel on Toy Merchant, and we've got Broken Windows on Barmaid. No, Cowboy was just changing his skin, never mind. Okay, interesting spawn here. It looks like Yumi's gonna spawn close to a corner house, gonna chase the Toy Merchant here. Going for that Toy Merchant out the gate. This is gonna be a really interesting match. This is the second half, the first round, Envy versus GWS. GWS hunting. So we'll be getting into it shortly. All right. Now Yimi is not actually going for a corner house. He's actually heading towards middle, which is the Gravekeeper and the Cowboy. They're both in the same area. Yimi is going to go for the Cowboy here. Break that pallet, continue chasing Cowboy. Cowboy is going to rotate using his lasso here. Looks like he's going to try to loop these pallets though. Unfortunately, Yimi not going to be able to get that hit. Has to break that. Gets the hit through the pallet though. Cowboy unfortunately not able to get the pallets done, and now Cowboy's kind of hiding on top of his Cypher here. This could be a problem. Oh, nope, never mind, no one was decoding that. I'm kind of blind, you guys. Still doing a good job of looping this area here. Jimmy's having a bit of a hard time catching up. Insolence is going to be coming in. Cowboy flywheeled there. I'm not really Sure why, but he manages to dodge that, and now it's gonna be a blink, yeah. Yeah, he dodged the suck, but he still got blinked. That was a pretty solid kite. However, only one cipher is gonna be finished here. It is possible for Yimi to win from this position. Gonna depend on how long Cowboy rebounds. And one cipher is gonna be popping. Grave is coming in. Yimi is gonna hit the Grave. Grave makes the rescue. For free, Grave is gonna try to body block, but he doesn't make it. Grave is still at full health though, which is a small benefit. Now their second cipher is gonna be finished here. 3 ciphers left. And Cowboy is going to be dying outside of Graveyard. I wonder if they plan on rescuing this. Grave is still full health, but I don't think they have any tide left. So they might want to just sell this last chair. Yeah. Oh, well, no, Gravekeeper is actually coming in. He is going to make the rescue here. He has to body block, though. Is he able to get the body block? He does. So Cowboy might be able to rebound here. However, Yimi does have 4 stacks. He's going to be able to catch up really quickly. Oh, and Cowboy misses his dash. He's going to go down here. However, Envy are at roughly 1 cipher left. Barmaid's about to pop her cipher. So yeah, 1 cipher left. This is still a very easy position to draw from. Kind of depending on what their 5th cipher is. Looks like Toy Merchant is just starting a fresh cipher. So that is a little unfortunate, but he's also taking his sweet time here finding his next chase. Looks like he might be heading towards Corner House. Actually, both Toy Merchant and Barmaid are in the area. One of them is gonna have to leave and go to Code. Gravekeeper is heading towards Island, it looks like. Yeah, Toy Merchant is getting chased here. Toy Merchant has to kite. If she goes down quickly here, they might not have ciphers. Really nice flywheel. And she plays the pallet nicely. Yimi could have gotten a hit there, but it looks like he's gonna head back for the cipher. I'm gonna try to chase Barmaid here. However, Gravekeeper has started a fresh cipher now, so we'll have to see how long Barmaid can fight. She does have a drink, so as long as she can get the heal. Unfortunately, Yimi does have Blink, so he's probably just gonna Blink on Barmaid here. Yep, Barmaid goes down. Oh, the good news is now there's no Blink for endgame potentially. I guess Toy Merchant is gonna go in for the rescue. Problem is, that was pretty close to the last cipher. That's a problem. Yimi's just gonna head over to Gravekeeper, and Gravekeeper has no items. If Gravekeeper just goes down here, this could easily be a loss. And Grave has no items. Yimi is gonna swing at that pallet and not make it. He's also gonna break that pallet. Barmaid has been rescued though, and she's gonna be able to drink herself. So they're gonna save some time on that heal. Grave goes down. Unfortunately, Grave is dead on his cipher, but Toy Merchant's cipher's around 60. So this is still drawable. If Yimi finds Barmaid and cuts her off though, then that's gonna be a problem. He is gonna find oh, he doesn't really find any of them. He just goes to the cipher. Yimi really needed to find either Toy Merchant or Barmaid. Now he's gonna be heading towards Toy Merchant, but she's gonna be able to make this rescue. Might even get it before half. It's gonna be close though. Yeah. Excuse me. Um, okay, Grave is getting rescued. Is the cipher finished? It is. That is gonna be a pop. Unfortunately, everyone's running towards the back gate. If Grave goes down right here, then Yimi might be able to get to the gate in time. Okay, it looks like Yimi's actually just gonna go for Toy Merchant. However, Barmaid's gonna have to rotate. Okay, actually, Yimi's going for... Nope, he's going for Toy Merchant. Yimi's having a little trouble deciding who to chase here. He's gonna settle on Toy Merchant for the time being. Blink is coming up. This should be a pretty easy blink. Yeah, gonna be a flywheel. Yimi's gonna have to... Oh, no, he decides to actually head for Barmaid. This should be an easy blink. Yep. Goodbye, Barmaid. However, Gravekeeper is opening the other gate. No trait on this hunter. So Toy Merchant is probably going to be able to make it. Yeah, and Yimi doesn't really have enough stacks. Barmaid is going to take a catapult. It looks like it is going to end in a draw here. Yep, that's going to be it. Well played to both sides here. Well played to both sides. It is going to be a draw, which means that the first round is drawn up. First round is completely drawn. Yeah, both of these teams seem pretty even here. 2 draws, damn. Now it is going to be uh it's gonna be yo, is GWS hunting first? Okay, yeah. So GWS is gonna be hunting first. And then yeah, so we're gonna see Yimi's hunt again probably. The map is I think Chinatown? Or is it Arms? Arms, okay, bet. It is gonna be Arms Factory. We're gonna see a round 2 Arms Factory here, guys. Just wait until we get everyone in so we can start the bands. All right, so it looks like everyone is in the custom. We'll be starting picks and bans shortly. Oh yeah, and the global bans are Barmaid and Cowboy for Envy. So no more Barmaid action, no more Cowboy. Okay, first two bans are coming in. It's gonna be Seer and Mercenary. Yumi not too scared of the Priestess on Arms Factory, it seems. That's fair. Priestess does struggle somewhat on this map. So we are going to be okay, we're waiting on the next two picks as well as the Hunter ban for Envy. We might see a Nightwatch ban here. They can also ban Dreamwitch if they want to respect Yumi's Dreamwitch. But his Nightwatch did pretty well, so that would also be a strong ban. Yeah, no, Gray, you have a point. Good priestesses are definitely pretty strong on Arms Factory. Unfortunately, I'm always playing against you, so I'm used to the priestesses not knowing what to do. We got the next locks. Okay, Grave Dancer, and it's gonna be a Dreamwitch ban here. So it looks like Envy are gonna respect the Dreamwitch here. Maybe accepting another Nightwatch. Yeah, and that was on Acrobat, okay? That wasn't Dreamwitch, but that wasn't Priestess. Okay, anyway. So yeah, no more Dreamwitch, poor Gimme. Gravekeeper Dancer's interesting. Dancer very strong here. Very strong in general. I think Dancer's a great pick. Really good against Nightwatch as well. We are going to see a Prospector ban from Yimi. No more Prospector. Although they do still have Antiquarian. If they want to go Antiquarian, then that could happen. I would not be surprised if they went for like an Antiquarian here or something. They could also go something like they still have like Bar or wait, no, do they? No, they don't. They could go Psychologist though. Yeah, Barmaid is banned, so no Barmaid, but we could definitely see a Psychologist. Although those are kind of like the types of things you'd see for Dreamwatch, for Nightwatch. Okay, they're gonna go Batter. So NVR bringing in some extra harassment here. Batter's pretty strong. He can work against Nightwatch for sure. Okay, it's gonna be a prisoner ban here. Yimi does not like prisoner, it seems. Oh, we might see a composer again. And we can definitely go another composer if they want to. Right now they got Dancer, Grave, and Batter, so they have room for decoder if they want. Or they could go for another support character. Antiquarian here would be pretty strong. Yeah, they're really putting a lot of thought into this last lock. Okay, yo, they're going Thief. We're gonna get to see some Thief. Or oh my god, those GWS? Dude, they're trolling. Ban him. What? Okay, GWS are trolling in the ban's chat. It's gonna be a composer. That's so boring. I thought we were gonna have fun, but we're gonna have more composer. And Yimi's going Anne. Anne is interesting. Damn, I really thought we were gonna see more Nightwatch. Nightwatch would have been cool. But Anne is also pretty cool. And a very strong draw hunter. It is possible to win with her, but not very easy. One thing though, Anne does kind of struggle with Gravekeeper. Anne is like one of the very few hunters that actually doesn't like Gravekeeper, so like kind of difficult to chase him and pretty difficult to camp against him too. It looks like the Grave pick is paying off here. The support could be difficult as well. Anne can chase Batter if she curves or jumps well. It makes it really hard for Batter to actually hit Anne. Um, what do you mean? That's some slander. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, if Anne curves or jumps, she can like chase Batter. And chasing Batter would be good here too. It gets rid of their harassment. Oh, we'll see if Yumi feels like chasing a Batter today. We are gonna be seeing two flywheels? Nah, never mind. It's gonna be one flywheel, two broken, and then Grave on Tide. And Yimi shouts out Chuby69. Thank you, Yimi. Dude, no offense, Yimi, but this is like the worst Ant skin. You couldn't go like the other one? Like either of them? This skin sucks, dude. Well, we'll have to deal with it. Okay, it is gonna be pretty standard here. Sometimes you see Dancer at middle. Might have been better to have Dancer support. But still, here Dancer can actually set up her boxes at Shack, which is gonna be really strong. It makes Shack almost unchaseable once Dancer puts a few boxes there, so. However, Yimi might be thinking about chasing Composer at Factory. And that's pretty far from Shack, so you might not be seeing too much Dancer support in the early game here. It's gonna be up to Composer to rock height. This is gonna be the first half of the second round, GWS versus Envy. Gimme hunting for GWS here. He is heading towards Composer. Composer's trying to hide here, and it might actually work. Gimmy's checking Factory, but can't really find him here. See if he decides to double back. Now he lost Tinnitus. However, no, Gimmy's just leaving. But now he's heading back? Why did he walk away so far? I don't know. Oh, that's a lot of distance. Composer is going to be able to rotate, but he doesn't actually rotate that far. Composer probably should have started rotating earlier. Now, however, he's going to pick up his speed boost from his ability, so it's going to be a bunch of distance here. Might not be easy for Ant to catch up. However, he goes for a really bad pallet, and he's gonna get hit here. And now he's leaving factory. He didn't even use the pallet there. He probably should have slammed that pallet. Yeah, Composer might be going down quickly here. He's stuck kind of rotating. He doesn't have anything to work with here. Batter's going to come in. Yimi does actually miss his cat, and he doesn't really curve his jump hard enough. Composer just doesn't rotate. He's gonna get caught, and yeah, he's gonna get blinked. Now we are still gonna see Batter harass, but by himself, Batter can't really do much. Yimi can just... Wow, he actually gets a free hit on him too. That's a really helpful free hit for Yimi. Now it is going to be a cat on him, and yeah, Batter can't really support now. And that was a pretty fast down here. Could be a little difficult for Envy. Now Grave is gonna start coming in. He gets caught early, and he'll probably still get hit here. It looks like Yimi's actually gonna save his cats here. Swings a little early, and Composer is going to get his speed boost now. That was a really nice rescue by Gravekeeper, making that for free. Now Grave can body block with like no drawbacks. No risk of a double down, which is really nice. And it looks like this cat... Oh, but Composer actually vaults into the Hunter. But Yimi not able to capitalize. Yeah, Composer was like in front of him. Dang, that was a whole lot of craziness happening. But Composer's gonna continue. Gravekeeper decides to go away. Yeah, and here comes Composer running into the Hunter again. That's unfortunate. Goes down there. That was still a really good rebound, though. Now, Yimi is respecting the Batter here. Batter is not around, though. That's gonna be a chair. That rebound was really nice. It might be enough for, might be enough to secure a draw here. They were able to heal, everyone as well. They were able to heal Batter, so... Isn't a terrible spot. It looks like Grave is going to be going in. Now, Grave has to be careful not to get stuffed. Getting stuffed here would be very, very not good. Should be making this rescue, but this might also be a farm. Composer does take a speed boost, though. Really nice speed boost. Grave should probably leave. No need to give up a double down here. And Composer is going to be able to use these slow boxes. Now, this could actually end up being a pretty decent rebound with the boxes. And he misses his cross as well. He doesn't put the cat on Composer. Batter did not hit that. Our Composer still getting a lot of distance here. Yeah, just a bunch of boxes set up in middle, and this is going to make it very difficult for Anne. This might actually let them play for a win now. Can he hit this cross? Batter is going to eat the cat. Batter is gonna... Composer's gonna go down. No, Batter has to flywheel this cat. He did not flywheel it. And Composer is gonna be getting chaired then. However, this is still like a really strong draw position, and that's not bad at all for Envy. So as long as they can close out this draw, they're still in a pretty good position. We are gonna see a trump card and a teleport from Yimi. Teleporting to the last cipher. Grave is gonna be able to shovel here most likely, I think. Yep. And the cat does get wasted. That is why Gravekeeper is pretty strong against Anne. Yeah, unfortunately not really hitting that dash either. Didn't curve it quite enough. Now, Gravekeeper is gonna be getting chased here. Probably doesn't make it to that pallet here. He's gonna get stunned. Dashes into those barrels, unfortunate. Now he actually gets to the slow box. And the cat might run out in time. Yeah, he makes it to another pallet. Oh, he gets hit behind it, though. Well played by Yimi. It looks like Envy have two different ciphers. It's good they have two ciphers, because Dancer's cipher is useless right now. Because it just got shared on. And Batter's actually coming in. Batter should have kept decoding. What are they gonna... Okay, Dancer's going back to decode his cipher. Although, no, she's going back to decode Ruins, I think. Oh, Batter's cipher was right there. Dang, I did not realize that. Oh my god. I thought his cipher was Locker. Oh, that was an unfortunate jump. Okay, yeah, Dancer has to rotate all the way over to Ruins. The good news is that Ruins is like 60. So, as long as Batter doesn't get stuffed, which he doesn't, they're good. He also gets the body block. Really nice body block there, and the Cypher's almost finished. Grave has no items, so he's not going to be able to kite very long in endgame, but as long as he, like, doesn't die instantly, Yumi might be thinking about a teleport, but the Cypher's already finished. They are going to be able to pop the Cypher. Very nice pop there. And Dancer does have Dungeon in the area. The question is, can she actually get there? Gonna use a fast box, but the gate isn't quite open. And now she has nothing to kite with. Yeah, she is going to be going down here, however, without any trait, and isn't going to be able to catch up to them. So it looks like Grave and Batter are going to be getting out. And that is going to be a draw. Really good stuff to both teams. Yeah, really nice draw there. Kind of a fast down from Composer, but some really strong support from Dancer and Batter ended up helping things out. So good stuff to both sides. And now, yeah, that was the third draw we've had. Lots of draws today, lots of draws. Now it's going to be Envy side hunting. If Envy's hunter can get a win, it's gonna be pretty big here. That would be, really nice for Envy to win the round. That would be a pretty nice lead at this point. But if GWS's survivors can secure a win too, same thing for them. Gonna be really interesting to see how this second half goes. We're still waiting on everyone to come in so that we can start our bans. It looks like everyone's in here. Is it Polar hunting again? Okay. So they do play Opera Singer, but Opera Singer's probably gonna be banned. What else do they play? Dog. If they actually play Wheel, that would be pretty cool. Wheel's not too strong on Arms Factory though. Arms is pretty rough for Wheel. Oh, we might see something else. Maybe another Night Watch. Like everyone plays Night Watch. All right, we should be getting the band started shortly, everybody. So, what are the global bands? Okay, Barmaid and Ento are banned globally for GWS. So we're not going to be seeing any Barmaid or any Entomologist. Ento is very good on Arms. Arms is a really strong map for her, so pretty helpful for Envy's Hunter that there's no Ento. We'll have to see what kind of bans they go for here. Okay, it's gonna be Seer and Psychologist. Seer pretty standard and Psychologist is interesting. Psych is a very strong support. Pretty annoying with her global heal. Just being a 3-hit character, really annoying in general. So, pretty good set of bands from Asmodeus. Okay, now GWS are going to ban Opera Singer. No more Opera Singer. The Opera Singer's been banned to the Shadow Realm. None of that. Gonna be interesting to see what else Polar plays. Bro, I have not played Splat 3 in like months, but I would totally go for Shiver, I think. Or maybe Big Man. Big Man's pretty cool. Have we gotten... We're still waiting on the next two locks from GWS. Okay, we got the bans, or the locks. It's gonna be Patient and Prisoner here. Pretty interesting. Patient, not traditionally the best on arms. He's still good, but like usually you see him more often on maps like Lakeside or something like that. Patient's strong in general though. If the patient does their hooks right, you can get a ton of distance. Very difficult to chase. And Prisoner as well. GWS really priority locking their decoder in. We're gonna see a Merc ban next from Asmodeus. Yeah, pretty good ban. They'll have to play FO now. No, we haven't really seen any support. It'll be interesting to see if GWS actually lock in a support. Maybe something like Dancer. There's no Seer. They could go maybe like Professor or something. I'm not really sure what Asmodeus plays, but a bunch of hunters are weak to Professor. Dancer would probably be the best though. They're actually gonna lock in a journalist here. Journalist could count as support. She technically can. She's more of a kiter though, slash rescue, slash support. Journalist is interesting. She kind of does everything, honestly. Now, Envy is going to ban forward here. So, no forward. I'm not sure how heavy GWS play forward, but if they do, they're not going to get to do that this round. Waiting on that last lock here. And they're going to go Little Girl, so their comp is going to be Little Girl, Journalist, Patient, and Prisoner. Pretty interesting comp here. I guess Patient will be untied. Now we're just waiting on the Hunter lock. I still have no idea what this guy plays besides Opera Singer, so... This is a grab bag here. BQ, it's gonna be a BQ. Bloody Queen, okay. BQ is pretty good against this comp. Not too bad. She can chase patient if she waits out the hooks. Can chase little girl. You can probably chase journalist. Gonna be interesting to see how many flywheels there are. Flywheel is pretty strong against BQ. If GWS have their flywheels on point, this could potentially be difficult. All the locks have been taken care of, so we should be jumping into the match shortly. Just waiting for everyone to ready up. Alright, we are gonna get into the waiting room here. Yo, sick Hellenberg skin. Dang, they got the drip. Skin's pretty nice. A lot of S tiers in this lobby. They got the little girl S tier, they got the journalist S tier, got the BQ S tier. Okay. Oh dang, they got the prisoner S tier too. And then patient's broke. That's crazy. Patient really couldn't afford the S tier, huh? Okay. Oh, we are gonna see triple flywheel. So, yeah, triple flywheel. They got the memo that flywheel is pretty okay against BQ, so we'll have to see how they deal with it. Whether or not BQ can get fast downs even with all these flywheels. Looks like it is going to be, yeah, prisoner at factory. Little girl's actually gonna be spawning right under middle. Right under middle. Oh no, right up. Oh, okay, right under middle. Yeah, we're gonna go for the L spawn. Then BQ goes above factory. You're better than me, Yimmy. I've been missing blinks every session. Okay. We're gonna be getting into the match shortly. This is the second half of the second round. GWS versus Envy. GWS hunting. Or Envy hunting, my bad. Asmodeus on BQ. Heading towards factory with the prisoner. Definitely the best chase here. Prisoner is trying to hide here, just like last half. Uh, do they get it though? BQ's looking. BQ sure is looking, but doesn't look like it. BQ is gonna give up on the prisoner. Mirror towards middle here, towards patient, and gets it too. I thought that would clank on the wall. They actually got the hit. Really nice first hit there. Yeah, that was an early mirror hit. Patient does have 3 hooks though, so this isn't necessarily gonna be a fast down. Have to see how patient can kite Shack here. Going to be looping around Shack. Mirror's up in 5 seconds. Patient would like to wait out the mirror. Yeah, Asmodeus is immediately in a mirror, and this actually hits, and it cancels the hook, too. Asa unfortunately wasn't able to hook in time. The hook is gonna get wasted, and additionally, it's gonna be in basement as well. That was a really fast down. Right now, GWS's decoding is super far behind. We'll have to see if they even decide to rescue this. Unfortunately, on top of a cipher as well. Asmodeus can just, yeah, immediately mirror onto the cipher. This could be a hit. No, he hits the thing. Really fast though, and blink, but he misses it. No, it could have been a drop down. Oh, he was so close too. He almost had that. It's so sad. Probably could have been his stuff. Trying to get the body block with the journalist thing. No dice. Pushing for a double down, but doesn't get it. Really pushing this double down. This could be risky if he loses patient, but to be honest, that's not even a huge deal. If Asmodeus just chairs journalist in basement, like, this is still a draw or a win. Like, this is a ton of momentum right now. They're gonna have to waste time healing patient. And, oh wow, he might actually, he just mirrors onto patient. Does he see him is the question. Yeah, he does. Wow. Their decoding right now is so slow. Little girl has to go in and rescue. They're probably gonna have to heal too. There's a ton of momentum for this BQ. Yeah, this BQ's got a huge lead right now, and she's just gonna go right over to Shack. She knows that they're all there. Prisoner might have to actually go for a rescue here. Asmodeus is going to mirror, does not hit patient or journalist, and doesn't hit her either. This is unfortunate now. I'm not sure how I feel about that mirror. It would have been better to just camp out the patient. Now if she loses patient, BQ actually loses quite a bit of momentum here. We'll have to see if she can find patient. If she can't find patient here, it's going to be a pretty big opening for GWS, and they might be able to push a draw. However, BQ seems to have a good idea. Oh, never mind. Okay, heading towards factory. Um, nice flywheel from prisoner. Um, yeah, I mean, if Asmodeus can down this prisoner fast, it's not the worst, but like, man, it really would have been good if she had found prisoner. Prisoner was dead on share. If she just went back to prisoner after she pressured the two survivors, then this would almost certainly be a win, but now it's looking more like a draw. Heading towards journalist. The good news is journalist is half on share. If Asmodeus can find and kill journalist quickly, then this still could be a win, but it might be difficult. Yeah, unfortunately, Asmodeus just doesn't know where to go. And now they're going to be healing journalist as well. If she can find them healing, that would be nice. Um, looks like she is, yeah. Um, Unfortunately, little girl is going to attach to journalist, and he misses the blink. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It is going to be a mirror hit here. Um, oh, maybe not? Jeez. Okay, yeah, it is going to be a mirror hit, and he shares journalist. The problem is the two ciphers are actually really far. Last two ciphers are both around 60, and journalist isn't dead on share. And prisoner can even come in to harass. Journalist, yeah, she's either gonna struggle or gonna get stunned, yeah. Not gonna buy that much time. But these ciphers are almost finished. And now this is almost looking like a loss now. Yeah, this could actually be a loss for Asmodeus. The good news is Chair's on the cipher. No trait though. If they still had trait, they could have abnormaled it, which would have been good. But that's not an option. That's the last cipher, and it's just about finished. And journalist isn't dead on share. Gonna mirror prisoner. Might be able to farm journalist if she can. Oh, and the cipher might not actually be finished. She's gonna be able to kill journalist. Yeah, so at least it's a draw now. It isn't going to end up being a loss. That's really good. So at least they're tying out the round. This could potentially be a win if Asmodeus goes for patient. Patient's down on share, and he has he has one hook. Asmodeus is gonna go for prisoner because prisoner has less to kite with. And prisoner should be going down here. Oh, really nice flywheel though. Yeah, those flywheels are helping out. Not gonna be able to get the mirror hit. May have been worth it to go for patient because he's dead on share. Let's see if Asmodeus can get this hitter on the pallet here. Does, yeah, he does. That was really nice. And he is gonna teleport to patient. This is a really nice play. His mirror's up. All he has to do is mirror patient and kill him. And then he can just go back for prisoner. Yeah, patient goes down. Prisoner's only halfway to self-heal. If Asmodeus can just, yeah, switch chair patient. And BQ's just gonna head straight for prisoner after. And mirror's like at the other side of the map. Mirror's not at middle. Asmodeus has the mirror up as well. Should be able to find prisoner in factory here. And yeah, dungeon is so far away. Even if detention runs out, prisoner is also injured. Fortunately, Asmodeus is a little lost. Prisoner's getting a rotation in here, and she's going to switch. She's gonna switch towards the gate. And now prisoner's just gonna go for the dungeon. Or go for the gate, yeah. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Asmodeus had a win there. And it's gonna be a tie. Wow, it's actually gonna be a draw. That's kind of unbelievable. I did not think that would be a draw. Wow. Well, really well played from GWS there. They frankly had a terrible start and they managed to salvage it into almost a win. Like they actually almost managed to win that match. If they were able to keep Journalist alive a little longer, it could have been a win. Um, yeah, really unfortunate there. What a roller coaster. It went from a win to a draw to a loss to a win to a draw again. Man, that was pretty crazy. And now we're going into the third round completely tied up. Yeah, it's gonna be completely tied in the third round. Wow. Okay, we are gonna wait for the custom to get created. Um Looks like we still have to decide who goes first as well. So might take a little time, but we'll try to speed this along quickly. Oh, Envy said let GWS hunt first, I think. So they want to survive first. Um, we'll have to see if they agree to that. Oh, GWS want to survive first too, so they're gonna coin flip for it. We'll have to wait a little bit for this coin toss, but shouldn't take too long. Okay, so it looks like GWS won the coin toss. They should be surviving first. So it is going to be Envy's Hunter up first. Completely tied up. Third round is going to be on Chinatown. This is going to be really interesting to see what happens. All right, now we just have to wait for everyone to get in the custom and then we can start the bans. Okay, everyone is in. Now the global bans. What are the global bans? Okay, global bans are barmaid, ento, patient, and prisoner. So yeah, still barmaid and ento, and then patient and prisoner as well. Patient's pretty good on this map. Patient can use his hooks to like get onto staircase at hotel. That can be a really brutal loop. So not having to deal with patient is pretty good for Envy's Hunter. And then prisoner as well can definitely be annoying. We are going to get into the bans with Seer and Priestess from Asmodeus. Yeah, that's real surprising there, said no one. Now we'll have to see what kind of locks GWS go for. They also get 2 Hunter bans, which I expect will be Opera Singer and then maybe BQ. The BQ was looking pretty scary. I think it would be a good ban for them. If they know someone else Asmodeus plays that they're more scared of, though, that would be fine as well. I'm looking forward to see what they pick, though. Strong support here would be very good. They still have, like, Dancer, still have, like, Professor. You have potentially Harassment with Antiquarian or Prospector, Batter, maybe Forward. Lots of options for support that you can go for. Toy Merchant as well is very strong on this map. Toy Merchant really nice on this map. They're gonna ban Opera Singer and Sculptor. Apparently, Asmodeus plays Sculptor. Sculptor can definitely be dangerous, so not a bad ban at all. And then the locks, we're still waiting on the locks. Okay, it's gonna be journalist and psychologist. That's pretty interesting. Psychologist is great. Journalist kind of worked out last time. I think journalist kind of struggles with BQ because BQ can like mirror and then hit both journalist and her like recording thingy. So, can potentially struggle. I'll have to see though. Asmodeus might not go BQ either, so we are waiting on the next ban from Asmodeus. Okay, Asmodeus bans Toy Merchant. That's a really good ban. Toy Merchant can be pretty scary on this map. And she can set up her catapult to go like into the staircase at hotel. And you don't want that. Not fun. Not fun to deal with. So gonna get rid of that off the bat. Now, however, GWS still definitely have options to go for if they want to lock in some support. So we'll have to see what kind of stuff they go for. Oh man. Okay. Still waiting on that. Yeah, hopefully we get that pick in soon. They've already got what, journalist and psych. Maybe they go for a rescue here. I don't think GWS have been super enthusiastic about locking in rescues, but maybe they'll decide to do that now. Merc is good on this map. I mean, Merc is good on every map, but you know, Merc is always a good pick. They do have some support, not really, honestly. Psychologist and journalist barely count as supports. They still have Dancer. Dancer would be pretty good. I think Dancer is always a good pick in just about every situation, but maybe some harassment. We haven't seen any antiquarian. Okay, they're gonna go Little Girl, which is definitely more of a support heavy character. So they are gonna bring in more support. And we'll have to see if they decide to bring a rescue. Waiting for Envy's next ban. They better not be trolling with that. Okay, we are good. Yeah, they did lock in Little Girl. Next is gonna be Asmodeus's last ban. Maybe like a Merc ban, or maybe getting rid of some support like a Dancer, like an Antiquarian, or a Gravekeeper ban. Real spicy ban for the last one. Gravekeeper sure is a ban. Alright, what do GWS want? GWS have not been playing too many rescues, so I'll bet we'll see another like support or harasser. Dancer's still a fine pick here. I think Merc's a little better, but like, you really can't go wrong with Dancer. Like, the only problem is they kind of don't have a rescue, like maybe Journalist, I guess. I mean, at least on Arms Factory, you have Patient, who's basically a rescuer. But Journalist, she can't really get around the map very quickly, so. It is gonna be a Perfumer lock. Okay, Perfumer, yeah, Perfumer can work here because there are like two stories. Perfumer can, perfume then drop down. Um, she's a pretty selfish kiter, but definitely there are some hunters she's strong against. Like Breaking Wheel, if Polar goes Breaking Wheel, they'll be unhappy right now. But this is actually a crazy counter comp for Breaking Wheel. Like Grave Perf is like just about the hardest you can counter comp wheel. Yeah, he's not going wheel. He's going Night Watch. Night Watch, yeah, pretty strong in general. Against this comp, not too bad. Little Girl is actually pretty difficult to deal with for Night Watch. Because her stuns like cancel his abilities and stuff. But still definitely doable. The comp is going to be, um, bro, there's so many messages in this chat. It's gonna be journalist, psych, little girl, and perfumer. Wait, no, wait, what? Or yeah, little girl. Never mind. It's gonna be journalist, psych, little girl, and perfumer. All right, let's get into the waiting room. Get to see what kind of builds these guys are running. To see if they're doing anything exciting here. Oh, how's the drip? What's the drip report looking like? Um, yeah, half the survivor team has S tiers. Good for them. Does Asmodeus have any Night Watch drip though? Did they pull the S tier? Nah, they didn't. That's crazy. Alright, no drip from the Hunter boys. It's unfortunate. Oh, we are going to be seeing some flywheel. I didn't get to see. Oh well, I think it was like one flywheel too broken. Perfumer's probably untied, I think. You could have Perfumer or Journalist untied here, I guess. Probably Perfumer though. We are gonna see Journalist at Hotel. However, Asmodeus is gonna spawn more near the middle, potentially wanting to chase a little girl. Might be heading for little girl in middle though. So that could actually be a pretty strong chase. Because middle's not a very strong area. Problem is, little girl is still pretty annoying for Night Watch. I'll have to see how it goes. Alright, we're getting into the match. This is the first half of round 3. Envy versus GWS. Envy is hunting. Heading towards middle, potentially hotel as well, going for the perfumer here. Perfumer is pretty interesting. The nice thing is perfumer feeds presence. Nightwatch isn't the craziest hunter with presence, but he still wants it, so definitely benefits from it. Not gonna actually hit that. He's going to try to bait out the perfume. Unfortunately, might not be able to get a free hit here. Perfumer's gonna pick up a speed boost, and now her. Oh, she didn't perfume. Was it not on? Was it not off cooldown? I thought it would be. Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but Perfumer did not perfume, which is a small problem here, and she goes down. That was really fast. Wow, that was really fast. Okay, very good chase by Asmodeus, and basement too? Oh no. This might just be a cell. This could be rough if they rescue. I mean, look at what happened last match. Asmodeus got a double down, and then he managed to chair both of them too. If something like that happens here, that would be pretty bad. Might be more difficult for Nightwatch to pull off, though. I'll have to see. Asmodeus is proxy camping super aggressively. I mean, like, really, really aggressively. And it's actually working, because no one's actually going into rescue. However, Asmodeus is going to head back to the chair. No one's there. Might head back for, Psychologist now. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, Journalist is coming in now. Trying to push this rescue after half, but... She's pretty far. I mean, she should make it, but it's going to be rough. However, Psychologist does mess up her flywheel and gives up a free hit. And Asmodeus is actually going to teleport back to the chair. I did not even realize this guy was running teleport. And now, Journalist is going to head in. She probably makes this rescue. Oh, she might not, though. She gets terror shocked. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, she just went for it a little too late. She didn't have time. Asmodeus did a really good job of pulling her back and forcing her to go for it. Yeah, and this is now a very strong position for this Nightwatch. No rescue in another basement chair. And their decoding is just too slow. This should be a 3 or a 4 man. Psychologist is chilling nearby, feeding a little bit of tinnitus. Psychologist might be thinking about going for this rescue. Journalist is also, or little girl is also rotating. They're not decoding at all right now. They might actually double rescue this. That's an unusual way to handle this situation. Their decoding right now is just non-existent. And yeah, he's gonna find a little girl as well. She's not even gonna be able to sneak it. So everyone's gonna be injured. She does cancel his suck there, though. Very good by a little girl. She's gonna attach to journalist. Or yeah, journalist. The question is she gonna be able to get out? He actually somehow hits the recording there. I have no idea how that hit him. And she uses her stun to cancel his ability again. Yeah. Asmodeus actually trying to... This is an interesting decision. He really needs to go for journalist. However, teleports right next to her. Really good game sense, knowing that she would be right there. Oh, he hits the recording again. However, this might be a hit here. Yeah, with confined. And the ciphers aren't far enough. Journalist is going to be sent back to the manor here. It looks like Psychologist is probably going to get healed here. But still, I mean, in this situation, it's almost impossible to draw. This should be a 3 or a 4 elimination for Asmodeus. Taking his time here, looking for someone to chase. Might find the Psychologist here. Yeah, it looks like it. Psychologist has nothing to kite with right now. No stress. No items. Not gonna get hit through that pallet, though. Have to see how fast Asmodeus can down her. Little girl is decoding right now. Her cipher is around 50. Very nice flywheel there. Gonna get away from that hit, but does get hit through the pallet. Asmodeus just outplays her through that pallet. However, he is gonna actually switch targets to the little girl here. He's gonna really make sure to not let that cipher get decoded. He's playing very carefully with that cipher. Psychologist is going to be decoding the cipher that she was hiding around though, and that one's also around at 50. Might be better for Asmodeus to just teleport to Psychologist. Ooh, this is going to be a hit right here. Asmodeus is going to continue chasing Little Girl. Is going to use her page there, and it actually does buy her enough distance. However, does she actually make this window? Looks like she doesn't. Does go down. The cipher was popped, however. And Asmodeus actually thinking about sharing here. Yeah, Asmodeus is gonna share. The question is he gonna be able to find Psychologist? It's gonna be difficult. I'll have to see if he can find her around here. Heading towards where the cipher was, but he doesn't have tinnitus. Yeah, this is no good. However, Psychologist is just taking her time, camping out, really trying to wait out dungeon. Getting a one escape here would definitely be really good for PBM. Or not PBM, sorry, for GWS. Yeah, one escape here would be pretty strong. However, Asmodeus is gonna get tinnitus here. Oh, but he's checking upstairs. He doesn't see her. Little girl is going to be, she's gonna be dying soon. So this could end up being a dungeon kite. However, he is gonna see her blood trails here? Maybe? Okay, he does see her. She is flywheel though, so this is basically guaranteed. Yeah, flywheels and makes it. Really well played to Asmodeus, getting the 3 elimination. Yeah, very well played. Unfortunate that I couldn't get the psychologist. Psychologist was able to kite to dungeon. Good job on her. However, this still is going to be a pretty big lead here now for Envy. If the survivors are able to draw here, they will be winning. Right now, GWS's Hunter does have to get a 4 elimination. A 3 elimination will tie things up and go to a 4th round, which would be really cool. Yeah, score is 11-9. It's like if they 4-man, they win, and if they 3-man, they move on to round 4. Are you good, Lil Z? Okay. We should be getting the bans for the second half started shortly. Um, man, this goes to round 4, bro. I want to eat. It's okay. Eating's not important. Okay, yeah, as Lil Z is explaining, a 3 kill will be a round 4, and a 4 kill should just be a win on the spot, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, bet. Okay, the global bans are Barmaid, Cowboy, Grave, and Dancer. So yeah, Dancer and Barmaid, pretty strong supports. You got Cowboy and Gravekeeper, who are survivors that you can select normally. However, right now you can't. Yimi is going to be banning Seer and Priestess. Pretty expected on that one. We are going to be waiting for Envy's bans and picks here. They get to ban 2 hunters. They're probably going to ban Yimi's Dreamwitch and Nightwatch. If Yimi wants to play Anne, that should be fine for them, and generally is a draw hunter. I think Nightwatch and Dreamwitch are the ones that you really don't want to deal with here. Still waiting on those first bans and picks. Thoughts on Acrobat? I think Acrobat is really good. Um, Depending on how good the kiter is. Unfortunately, you only really loop windows, and unfortunately, that's not very smart. Acrobat's cool though. Gray, I think you should play stronger characters like Lawyer. I think you would improve as a player if you played more high tier characters and not these like really low tiers like Acrobat and Priestess. I just think it holds you back. If you were a Lawyer main, you would be the best survivor on the server. I'm sorry. Oh, bet. Okay. So it's gonna be Dreamwitch and Wax Artist ban. Yeah, Wax is pretty strong on Chinatown, so Wax definitely good to get out of the way. And they're gonna lock in Merc and Toy Merchant. I really like those locks. Toy Merchant is great on this map. Merc is great in general. Really strong picks and bans from Envy here. Yeah, that's my bad. I'll pick up Ripper. If I was a Ripper main, I would definitely be better than Sprinter. That's my bad. Okay, waiting on that next ban here. It's gonna be Antiquarian. Yimmy don't want to deal with the Antiquarian smoke. That's true. They still have options for harassers though. Envy like playing Batter. They probably like playing Prospector, I think. Yimmy's been banning Prospector, so if they want to go Batter here, that wouldn't be too bad. Batter's a little bit of a high risk character. I'd like to see. Okay, they're going forward. Forward is another harasser. A little less risky than Batter, but still somewhat inconsistent. But forward can be strong, very strong kiter. We're gonna see another ban from GWS. Now, if Envy really want to draw this, I'd like to see someone like Mechanic or Embalmer, like a really strong draw survivor. Like someone that can really secure those draws. I think that would round out this comp pretty well. We're waiting on Yimmy's last ban. I have to see what Yimmy wants to ban. Yeah, Zion, honestly, I think Windows were a pretty poor game mechanic. I'm not really sure what NetEase thought when they were making those like a thing. Definitely really makes the game a lot worse. It would be much better if they weren't in the game. Mechanic is gonna be the last ban for Yimi. I really like that ban. Yeah, getting rid of one of those strong draw characters. Now it's gonna be Envy's last pick. Let's see what they go for. They're gonna go Prisoner. So Envy still want a decoder. Prisoner not quite as good as Mechanic in this situation. But still definitely really strong, especially if he doesn't get chased. And if they're able to set up some support with Toy Merchant, then Prisoner could like definitely kite. Yeah, it is gonna be forward Prisoner, Toy Merchant, Merc. Gimme says give me a minute. Bro needs to think. We might not get to see a Night Watch here. I'll have to see what he wants to play here. Gonna be really interesting. Alright. Thoughts on Fake Gate? Like in Ever Sleeping? Yeah, really strong hiding area. You know, those two pallets are basically god pallets. I think you should just kite there every time you're on Ever Sleeping. Like just kite there from now on. Don't even bother leaving, honestly. Like don't transition. It's the best area. Like I don't know why survivors like load into games and then like die. Like you would just never get chaired if you kited fake it. What are you doing? Thoughts on fake gate window? Yeah, great window. I think that's definitely one of the windows of all time. Definitely my favorite window. Never sleeping. Should have the locks in soon. Yimmy's putting a lot of thought into this last lock. Okay, Yimi is going opera singer. It is gonna be an opera singer. Wow, that's unexpected. I did not know Yimi had an opera singer. Alright, we are gonna get into the match now. Yeah, it's gonna be an opera singer here. Alright, let's check out the drip. Come on, Yimi, you really didn't pull the S tier? That's crazy. Envy are also pretty broke, I'm not gonna lie. Toy Merchant has that limited skin, but like, that's it? And the Koa skin on Prisoner. Oh, and that's a DR skin. These are pretty okay A tiers, but I'd like to see more S tiers. Hope Envy take this feedback and start shelling out some cash. I think it'd really give them an advantage if they had better drip. Anyway. I think I saw 2 flywheels. Whatever, we'll see. It is gonna be Prisoner at Hotel. Toy Merchant is gonna be in the corner, forward middle. Merc is gonna be above Prisoner. Probably see Opera Singer going towards Hotel. I imagine right below forward so that she can chase Prisoner. Not chasing Prisoner here wouldn't be great. Maybe you can down Toy Merchant fast, but Prisoner's Cypher Rush is going to be really strong. Yeah, Yimi's going to go right under forward. You really do have to chase Prisoner here, I think. You slow down their decoding the most. Now we'll have to see whether or not this Prisoner can kite. A long kite here would definitely go a long way to securing a victory here for Envy. A lot of pressure here on both sides. This is going to be the second half of the third round. Envy versus GWS. GWS is hunting. Good luck to both sides. Alright, as expected, Yimi is going to be heading towards Prisoner. Prisoner is going to be setting up a connection. It is going to be rotating around the building. And Yimi does not see his blood trails. However, Prisoner's kind of running into him. However, Yimi did mess up his dash. So it's going to cost him a little bit of distance. Prisoner's going to try rotating here. He's going to try looping this area. Might be able to... Oh, very nice stun from Prisoner. And Yimi's gonna have to break this pallet. Yeah, so far Prisoner has been doing a pretty decent kite. Unfortunately, Opera Singer did put her ability on cooldown there. This is gonna cost her a little bit of time. Prisoner still hasn't been hit yet. Prisoner not doing a terrible kite. Yimi might be able to catch up here, though. No, not quite. And potentially leaving? Yimi's actually thinking about leaving here. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a Merc. Yeah, Merc is gonna start elbow padding away. And, this isn't really a great target for Yimi. I mean, this could take a really long time to get Merc down. Actually gets the hit there through the pallet. However, these ciphers are moving pretty quickly. Let's see how long Merc can kite. He only has 1 elbow pad left, unfortunately. Over Merc, of course, takes a while to die on chair. Just in general takes a while to die. So this could take a while for Yimi. This is gonna cost him a lot of time. Can he get the hit through the pallet here? Just barely misses it. Okay, he does get it there though. Envy are gonna be popping 2 ciphers here. And now it looks like forward is in the area. So we might be seeing some forward harassment as well. Yep, here comes forward. However, oh, good flywheel from forward. Going to manage to evade that hit. And now forward might be able to harass here. Does Yimi just decides to pick up. However, he's gonna blink. And forward gets hit. Forward almost actually got that, but unfortunately, got hit out of it. Very nice blink by Yimi there. Going to avoid the forward stun. Very well played. Now, Envy can play this really slowly. I mean, Yimi does not have trait. Merc still has an elbow pad, so they should rescue, but it's pretty easy to just rescue this after half. And if you do, it's like a free tie. It looks like they are going to rescue this before half, though. Toy Merchant does not have Tide, but Merc is going to be able to elbow pad. Unless he wants to... Okay, he's gonna loot these pallets, it looks like. He should probably use his elbow pad soon, though. Wow, he doesn't get hit through that pallet. It looked like he might have. Now, okay, that is going to be an elbow pad. Yimmy getting a little stuck on these shadows. And he is actually going to switch with the shadow to get close to Merc, and he gets the hit. Really nice play there. However, Envy are down to their last cipher. It might even be possible for them to push a win. Their last cipher is actually around 40%. And Yimmy's actually going to slug Merc and switch towards Toy Merchant forward. So he is going to be giving up on Mercenary. However, Toy Merchant, yeah, not going down too quickly, used Flywheel there. And she's still alive. And now Yimmy's completely lost his chase. Is going to be heading back towards forward, though. Is Prisoner able to pick him up in time? It doesn't look like... Oh, he does! Yeah, and he gets the body block, too. This is going to continue buying time for Envy. Yimmy's actually going to head back towards the Cypher with forward. Fortunately, forward still has, like, half a football. He's going to be able to kite. Yimmy decides to go back towards middle? Maybe thinking about chasing Prisoner here. Prisoner is going to stun Yimmy. Can he get him down here? He can. However, Prisoner is fresh on share. Forward's going to be able to make this rescue, and Toy Merchant Cypher is already 50%. So this is still looking pretty dangerous for Yimmy. He does have teleport. Um, so he could teleport to a Cypher if he wants. It looks like he is just going to dash over to Toy Merchant Cypher. If he can down Toy Merchant, that would be good. Or he is gonna cancel his dash there, unfortunately. Um, is Prisoner gonna get rescued here? I think Merc is going for this rescue. Forward Cypher is almost primed. However, he is gonna get teleported on here. And he gets hit through the pallet. Well played by Yimmy, getting that hit. It looked like Prisoner actually had tied. Or, oh wait, no, that was Merc's tied. Never mind. Now, Prisoner might actually be able to remotely prime the Cypher. And it's gonna get popped, yeah. All 4 survivors up in endgame, and Yimmy does not have trait. This is looking pretty strong for Envy. Is Yimmy going to be able to at least get Toy Merchant? However, he does need a 3-man to draw the round, and it kind of looks impossible from this position. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. Does Prisoner get the... Oh, Prisoner does not actually get it open. However, the other gate is open. Merc and Forward are there already, and Toy Merchant is coming in. And it is going to be a 3 escape. Well played to Envy there, getting a 3 escape, and that is going to seal the deal for them. They are going to win this matchup. Envy do beat GWS. Well played to both sides. Yeah, that was a really great match. Oh, we do have a match starting like right now though. Okay, yeah, soon. All right, we've got a match starting very soon. It's gonna be is it gonna be Envy versus TDC? Okay, yeah, Envy are gonna be playing again against TDC. So stick around and we'll get to watch that match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match of this day. I am here, surprisingly. I'm not the only commentator. Joining me is Pluto. Give him a wave.
Hey,
All right. They probably did a wave. I don't know. Anyway, so
I did actually.
all right, okay. So we are going to be showcasing the match between Envy and TDC. Envy previously winning their match against GWS 14-10 and won won one round, as the previous two rounds were draws completely. So it looks very good. If Envy does win this game, they will be moving on to the playoffs no matter what. If TDC, on the other hand, win this game, then it'll put GWS in a pretty tight spot. So we are going to be getting started with the picks and bans, which hopefully, because obviously I have to do this as well, Pluto will hopefully be on it. Just as much
Okay.
as I am, because obviously I have to look at it.
Yeah, can I actually get access to that?
Oh, shit, yeah, you do need access. Um, okay,
Thanks.
let me just quickly. Let me just find that role. Should have that role. If you don't have that role, then that's a bit of an. Okay, you do have it. All right. I'm just.
Thanks.
There we go. Okay.
Awesome. Alright, it seems that it'll be the TDC Hunter against the Envy Survivors. What do you think we would be seeing from here?
I think we'll most likely be seeing a Priestess ban coming out from Ark. Ark is more or less known for his Ripper. But he has been playing Disciple quite a fair bit. And on this map, both Ripper and Disciple would actually not be too bad. To be honest, out of those two, I'd probably prefer Disciple, just for how I don't know, like how easier she could be against, a team like Envy, who have shown, their capabilities very much so. Although quite close, still playing, wonderfully well.
I
And
see.
oh, it looks like they're gonna ban Antiquarian and Seer. Gonna be leaving the Priestess out. Seeing if they're gonna take the bait and force Priestess to be global banned for Envy.
Not gonna lie, also these bands are pretty good against either Disciple and the Ripper. So I think those were pretty good calls, even though it does leave the priestess open.
Yeah, that is very true. Even like the only area she's really good on though is in church. You can have really good rotations using the portals. Her global portal on this is not really useful in my opinion. Um, yeah, like I don't know. She could be a bit of a mixed bag. Like, yeah, there's some areas over a graveyard, for example. If you throw down pallets, you can get really long stuns. Depending on how far the portal goes. But even then, you really want to position her in church, just to make sure those portals do get placed down.
Agreed. And it is a much smaller map. So
Yeah, very
personally, I
yeah.
don't think the long portal will do much unless you carry flywheel and just miraculously are able to time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll probably be seeing Flywheel anyways. Probably literally the most OP persona.
It is.
Alongside Borrow Time and Tide, to be fair. And even then, like knee jerk reflex, which is obviously what the new thing is called, but people still call it Broken Windows because it basically just is, but it's kind of just been merged together to kind of like nerf it slightly. So it's yeah, I mean, all the Survivor personas are still relatively useful.
Yeah, honestly. And it looks like they're making their nope, never mind.
Yeah, they're
But
making
yeah,
their decision. Yeah.
yeah, they're making their decision still.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
it does seem like they're gonna take that priestess, and they're also gonna play a composer, which is a pretty good to have a decoder on this map, in my opinion.
Yeah, very true. Composer probably the best kiter out of all the decoders possible, and especially in the first round, you really want to make sure that you get a really good first kite. And with the amount of areas, you know, that composer has, access to, he could really make use of, especially with his little tuning thing or something. Well, what is that called? Like a tuner? Like what is it? Like
Yeah, I believe it's called a tuner, actually. Um, it allows you to, from what I've gathered myself, is that I think it allows you to like be able to play music on the on the tune. So like it's
right.
like like a beat maker, but you play on the beat. I think.
Right.
Don't quote me on that.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a music like nerd or whatever.
No, I'm not
But
either.
yeah, no, composer's a really good shout to place in early on, because at least then, you have more pretty good characters in the later game, or well, sorry, the later rounds, and they're gonna be banning forward, so it most likely looks to be probably, I don't know, maybe a Ripper. I know. Then again, forward. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna be a Ripper. To be fair, it doesn't look like it's gonna be Disciple, since Disciple can technically counter forward if she uses a cat against him. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be
Yeah.
primed for Ripper right now, just from what I'm seeing. And realistically, what I think Envy should do now: pick a rescuer, someone like Mercenary, someone like First Officer. Um, even Gravekeeper would work, right? Um,
Yeah, honestly. I honestly do believe any like any rescue or survivor could actually
oh,
be a
they
good
go with Entom.
entomologist. I mean, she's pretty good in
Yeah,
this scenario. Actually, she can, if timed perfectly, you can get that double hit. If it is a ripper, you can get like not the double hit or the foggy hit.
yeah, the Foggy Blade,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, you can avoid that with the bees. So,
Yeah, that is very
um,
true. They're probably expecting it's going to be a Ripper, hence why the entomologist has, come out of the hat from Envy. So we could probably also see, a rescuer last pick, maybe go for someone like a Merc who can actually, counter the double hits. If, Merc does get hit by the Foggy Blade, they can still rescue him. So I feel like going for Mercenary now would actually be a really good idea, as well as banning Mercenary from TDC's side. If they ban Mercenary, I think it'll be a good pick anyways. Sorry, a good ban, anyways.
yeah,
So it's going to be really
personally,
interesting.
I think that the smartest decision would be to ban the mercenary because he is one of the strongest rescuers out there. Um,
Oh, 100%,
but
yeah.
yeah, but we still have that open, so or until we have the hunter reply. I mean, either way,
Hmm.
they just having a.
Oh, first officer
Oh, it
ban.
seems
Okay, that is
that.
very interesting. I expect a mercenary counterpick to that, but that is interesting. So I understand the idea of banning first officer if you were gonna, maybe go for someone else, but for someone like Ripper, I'm not entirely too sure why you would ban
I
first
mean,
officer. Like I get the idea is to maybe he doesn't like first officer, or maybe dislikes going against him. But I mean, we
mhm.
should be expecting. Oh, a Gravekeeper works as well. Yeah, so Gravekeeper, will also be the pick. I completely forgot the fact he has shovels. Oh my god. Um, but I mean, now we should probably be expecting a Ripper, or maybe. I mean, if he goes Disciple, I don't think this is really gonna work, especially with Priestess being available in Church, Gravekeeper now, being on the cards here. I don't think Disciple would be the best choice, so I expect the Ripper. Yeah, it's gonna be the Ripper.
Yep, the famous Ripper out there from Mark. I'm already nervous, and I'm not even playing.
So yeah, once we get over. Alright, so yeah, they're all ready up, and we are going to be heading into the lobby to look at what personas the Survivor side are going to be bringing. You know what? I actually kind of wish if you were like a spectator, you could see what persona the Hunt's taken. Like, genuinely. I feel like that would actually be very interesting.
That would be awesome if that, but that'd give us too much power if we found that out, or
I
like
mean,
early on.
Yeah, but even still, it's, you know, it's nice to know at the very least, at least for me anyway. But we are going to be seeing 2 broken windows. We're going to be seeing 1 flywheel from the Priestess, probably expected, and the Gravekeeper having tied. Pretty standard personas, especially against a Ripper. You do want to gain a lot of distance against a Ripper, because if they do get hit by the Foggy Blade, it's just going to, you know, he's going to just pounce on you instantly.
Yeah, literally. That Foggy Blade hit is... Also with Flywheel, you were granted to be able to avoid that Foggy Blade hit. So,
yeah.
like...
So, we're going to be looking at this. So, Gravekeeper in middle. I would have had him maybe on the left, since Priestess would have had direct access. So, yeah, you can see here already. Although, I'm not sure if that was the right spot. Ripper should have spawned in, you know, gone top left. Not the greatest idea, but at least they do have quite an easy target in some way to go for the Priestess here. Although, realistically, Composer is the best target, or at least the priority target, but either way, I think going against a Priestess here is going to be very interesting, since there isn't really much, you know, areas she can use her portals.
Yeah, it would have to do a lot of, like, pallet dropping to be able to elongate those portals, too, in the area that she spawned in.
Yeah, and we're going to be getting into round 1, first half, and already we're going to be seeing Priestess rotating towards the entrance of church, and yeah, it looks like she will most likely be the first chase, I'd imagine, hopping over that window to gain a little bit of the oh no, sorry, she doesn't have broken windows. I mean, being dumb. She's gonna maybe Ark just didn't realize. I don't know. It's interesting.
It does prevent the Gravekeeper from decoding from that cipher, since he was spawned in there.
Yeah, very true. And now gonna go into a pretty rough area for oh yeah, that's a
Cancelled the portal.
Yeah, and also gets the Foggy Blade off as well. That's gonna be the hit onto Priestess, and Ark has gotten quite an early down. Priestess,
The
unfortunately,
ciphers.
yeah, just caught. Oh, go on, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's such a crazy moment, but the ciphers are, well, Composers is over halfway, everybody else is under half. It's such an early down. This is crazy.
Basement as well. We're probably gonna have to see Gravekeeper use his shovel, unless actually no, Gravekeeper's just gonna run away. So I highly doubt. I don't know if they should sell. I don't know if it would make too much sense to sell. I mean, yeah, you do want to draw against the likes of a Ripper. Ripper can be, you know, quite good for draws, which realistically is what TDC needs. Especially if their Survivor side is going to be, you know, maybe not as coordinated, since they are technically a free agent team. So it's going to be very interesting. It looks like, yeah, so Gravekeeper's going to come in for the rescue here. But can
will he make it is the question.
Yeah, misses the Foggy Blade. Oh, and actually does manage to rescue Priestess, and yeah, he's just gonna be waiting, I think. Can he get the... Yeah, he's got the hit onto... Can he get the... Oh, no, he does not get the hit onto... Oh, he misses the Foggy Blade
again!
Yeah, and the re-support now coming through, and I think, yeah, no, he's lost Priestess. He's lost Priestess completely, and this is a bad sign for Ark here. Ark needed to make sure the Priestess didn't get out, and Priestess once again going into an area maybe a little bit better than previously, but at the very least, can they get anything? Yes, they can.
No, she get down.
Yeah, and that's going to be down chair, and Composer's right here as well. This is actually very fortunate for Ark here.
See him trying to kite away from the Cypher and onto this little area right here.
Yeah, very true. Can he get the hit off? Yes,
No.
he can! Oh, and he does...
Blink?
Yes, so he does blink. He's gonna catch up right instantly. Oh, misses the charge attack, and gonna try and... Oh, misses it again! And gets the hit this time, and we're gonna be seeing him switch to teleport, I believe. So he will want to try and get this done. Both ciphers are basically complete now, and we're gonna be seeing possibly Entomologist come through for the rescue. And now this is where it gets very interesting. I don't know what Composer Cypher was at, but already, you know, changing targets. Can they get the hit? Yes, they can, and that's the...
He's going back to
hit.
the chair.
Yeah, and I think this could be a win on the side of TDC here. And can he gets the hit on the bees? Poor bees, man. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing. Yeah, unfortunately,
He's going back on the Composer.
Yeah, Entomologist not really being anywhere near the Composer here, but Composer gonna be using his tuner to gain a little bit of extra speed. And can he get this Foggy Blade? Yes, he can.
It does seem like Cypher's nearly done too.
Yeah, so
they're going to try to pressure that or get that Cypher nearly done so they can pop that when...
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
I mean, yeah. Although, it looks like if Ark can get this Foggy Blade here...
Oh, he got the hot Foggy Blade bit?
Oh, yeah! And
got the Composer...
down.
Oh!
Composer is down, and Composer running in the fog, and, you know, this ain't really gonna be... This could be a free K if, you know, he does manage to do this. Can he... Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, he didn't bring Flywheel. I'm being dumb. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a win for the side of TDC's Hunter here, and if he does teleport to the right gate, this could be devastation. And he's not...
Oh no, he teleported to the wrong gate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tie.
This is a tie for Envy.
Yeah, brilliant plays from the Hunter here, but it is going to be a very unfortunate tie for Ark, and it is going to be 2-2 in the first half. Very good from Envy to, you know, just keep him at bay, realistically. Not really the best early game from Priestess, but overall, when you are in those areas, there's nothing you can really do, you know, as Priestess there. So this is yeah, gonna be very interesting to see what's gonna happen next.
It's literally so crazy right now. You had at one moment it was so how do you say it? It was such like you had the Hunter had lost the Priestess, but
yeah,
not only did he find the Priestess, he was able to get the Composer, which is really crucial for Cypher rushing.
Oh yeah, very much.
And and then you get the tie, and then you get the win, and then you get the tie. It was all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that Ark did teleport to the wrong gate there, but even then, and from what I am seeing here, they have actually got a new substitute, TDC. So Long Dragon is a name I am not familiar with. The rest I am relatively familiar with. Their other player was mainly a coordinator main, I believe. So this is going to be very interesting to see what Long Dragon can you know, can do here. We're going to be, you know, going into the picks and bans now for oh my god, I'm so tired. For Envy versus TDC.
I low-key have no idea what to expect from these teams right now. They're so aligned right now that we're up to see anything. But let's hope that they possibly ban the Priestess on this
I'd
map.
imagine they I imagine they do. Asmodeus or Polaris. I mean, I'm just gonna call them Polaris because that's what I know them by. But they are probably gonna bring out the Opera Singer first. So realistically, you want to go for stunners against Opera Singer. Someone like an Enchantress, someone like a Antiquarian as well. You also want to make sure to bring Flywheel. I mean, we have seen some crazy stuff from TDC at times, and as we can see, Caroline trolling once more. All right, okay. And they're gonna be banning Barmaid and Seer. Okay, so they're letting go of the Priestess once more. Yeah, the Priestess is free once more. It's just, it's up to TDC if they do want to play with it. I mean,
But
Envy.
also
Oh yeah, go on.
noting that these are also the first two picks, so these will not be seen for the rest of the matches or in the next half in regards. So I guess it's very much if they don't take it now, it could be banned in the next minute or
Oh yeah, 100%.
oh, I surely don't doubt it, but it's also that idea that they have to think about is that do they really want to ban the priestess or do they want to get the opportunity to use her in the next match? Oh,
Yeah.
that's if she doesn't get banned in the first round anyways.
Yeah, of course. But with the next map being Ever Sleeping,
Oh.
yeah, so it's one of those ones where it's like, do you really want to risk leaving her open now? Because you can afford to leave her open, at this point. It's Red Church, one of a, slightly worse map, and they are going to go with Enchantress and Psychologist. So, like I said, Enchantress against an Opera Singer, isn't actually too bad. If you're able to kite, Opera Singer to, the best of abilities that she has, you can, cause, a lot of upset towards the Opera Singer. So I imagine, they have had that in mind, and they will probably be going with a mainly quite aggressive support composition.
I mean, shoot. I mean, the psychologist with her heal is quite strong, especially if you are not close to her. She could heal you in 5 seconds,
Oh
or
yeah,
like
pretty
no
much.
matter how far you are. So I think it's pretty crucial to have a psychologist in the team, especially if you need those quick heals.
Yeah, that is very
And
true. But one thing again, first two picks, they're not going to be able to have Psychologist at all in the second or third rounds if they get to them. So putting, their bank onto Psychologist here, and they are going to be on Priestess. Maybe they could have taken Priestess and possibly saved Enchantress for later. Who knows? But at this point, I guess we'll never know. But once again, Priestess is locked away, and it looks like, yeah, they're going to be going Antiquarian. I mean, this is a very aggressive composition already. You've got, a possible rescuer in Psychologist, although realistically, I don't really like her rescue version. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of it. But well, what do you think? Like,
well, I mean, I guess it really depends on the person. I personally prefer flywheel psychologist
right?
because she can get distance and not use up all of her hits at once. Just elongate. She's already a 3-hit survivor. So, 2 if you're really slow or not able to utilize her ability. But it does seem like uh I don't know. It does seem like they're banking on that opera singer to be played.
Yeah, realistically, I think they should probably ban maybe a rescue or maybe a Dakota. Because I feel like a Dakota could be up next. On the side of TDC, someone like a Composer, a Prisoner, maybe Mechanic if you really want to go that far. But I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to see what Polaris bans here. I do expect a Dakota ban though. Not sure who, but I do expect one at the very least, or maybe even a rescuer ban if you really want to go that far. But Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a Dakota ban. Like I said, you wanna get rid of, you know, their Dakota. They're gonna pick Wildling. What?
A wildling as their final survivor.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's a rescue, so.
I mean, not anymore though.
Mm,
The thing is with Wildling now, Wildling as a rescuer now, doesn't.
like, it's.
Right, okay, all right. Yeah, so with
Okay, there, yeah.
so with, like I said, with Wildling, right? Wildling is technically no longer a rescuer, and it's not even like a harass. Like he's mainly used for body blocking now. And isn't really realistically. I don't know why they've gone with Wildling on this map in particular. Maybe they know something we don't, and yeah, we're gonna be seeing Opera Singer, and now I can kind of understand the Wildling pick again. You know,
Pushing her back.
Wildling can be very, very solid against an Opera Singer, but I don't know. It is a bit of a risk, at least for me, if I was, gonna go in with Wildling against Opera Singer. And yes, you can gain distance away from her with the boar and such, but she can just, gain that distance back. So, I don't know, a bit of a misplay in the draft, maybe? But we'll have to wait and see if the Wildling pick does come up. But the rest of the draft seems pretty solid, especially against an Opera Singer.
Indeed, especially also. I'm just also very much in awe about the wildling because he has the worst decoding.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we have seen this player Assassin play Wildling before in this tournament. In the very first match of the tournament as well. I believe it was against Psychic, so yeah, we're gonna be seeing Wildling. So it looks like it's gonna be a double tide, which again I'm not a big fan of. To double broken windows. I'd like to see Antiquarian have Flywheel at the very least. But okay, they're gonna be switching to broken windows. Yeah, I expected that. So yeah, it looks as if it is gonna be 3 broken windows and 1 tide. Very much expected. Although I kind of want Antiquarian to have that Flywheel available. But even then, it's not the worst. So we're gonna be seeing where they're gonna be going into, and realistically, Antiquarian or Enchantress should be in middle, in my opinion. But it looks like...
No, I agree.
Yeah, so it looks like Wildling is going to spawn in Wedding. It's actually not the worst idea. Wildling can, more or less deal with the Opera Singer, in that Wedding area. And I imagine Polaris is going to chase after Enchantress first. I don't think there's really any need to chase the Wildling unless you are really adamant on removing their ability to, I mean, they don't really stun you anymore, do they? Like, you don't really get stunned if you get hit into a wall anymore, so...
Oh, did they change that?
Yeah, no, they changed it a long time ago. Wildling can't stun anymore, but we are going to be heading into the second half of the first round. The Envy Hunter against the TDC Survivors, and already, like I said, gonna go for Enchantress first. Probably not the best chase, admittedly, because if they do manage to gain some stacks, then it can be a bit of a long day. And yeah, gonna be changing instantly, and that is gonna be the first hit very quickly onto this Enchantress.
Cypher's around 25%, 30% done now. Seems like they're trying to loop around this area right now.
Yeah, now gonna be transitioning away from this area here, and actually gonna go back, maybe to try and bait out Enchantress to come back forward, and in a way kind of has happened, but they have actually used and yeah, they brought Excitement actually, and that is gonna be the down onto the Enchantress here. I didn't even see they brought Excitement, so probably the best trait to bring right now, especially with Antiquarian, Wildling, and Enchantress all having that capability. It's yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah, it'd be pretty deadly to not bring excitement on here.
Yeah, no, it'd be stupid, you know, pretty much. And they are going to get the hit onto Psychologist, and we are going to be seeing Assassin go in for a quick, or a quick as he can rescue. He is pretty slow. But Enchantress going out into the, out in the open already, and we're going to be seeing Wildling on his ball to make sure that they, don't try any funny tricks, and I think they should. Oh, I thought they should have stunned there. I'm not entirely too sure why they didn't use the stun and then head over the window. Are they gonna get the hit onto the ball? No, they're not. Are they gonna
trying to buy time with the boar right now? Since she's missing
I mean
the hits
they
right
are
now.
they are bringing a lot of time, and can they get the hit? Yes, they can, and that's That's a long hit. That's incredible from Assassin here, and it's brought more time. But the time, just
it's an opera singer. She is quicker than quick, so she goes down immediately. But
and they missed
the missed, but they hit it.
No,
unfortunately.
But that was the issue. They missed the first one when they had them on and they're gonna get the hit onto Wildling, and I'm not sure why Antiquarian is coming back. It doesn't make sense to me. And they are gonna get the just swipe
the
away
hit, but not the stun.
And can they get the? No, they can't get the stun because of excitement. So now we're gonna be seeing Polaris chair the Enchantress for the second time. Should be her
Psychologist
second chair.
is.
Yeah, Psychologist actually used her Wi-Fi heal on Antiquarian, hoping that Antiquarian will try and get that rescue off. And they are actually gonna hit. Very, very nice actually from the Antiquarian here. Are gonna use a charge attack, and can they get the hit? Yes, they can. And they have actually
missed the second stun.
Yeah, they missed the second stun, has gone down, and now it's actually looks like a very good position for the survivors. If they can, if this Enchantress can actually, hold out for as long as possible, they should be using it. Yes, they do use it, but they are gonna get downed instantly after that. Wildling's Cypher on 90%. It looks like another tied game for Polaris here, and let's just see. Yeah, 30-ish%. So Antiquarian now running away. Every single one of these players injured. Realistically, I think they should probably go for heals maybe. But
it'd be smart, but it's only if they could have the time to do so before the hunter can find them.
Antiquarian's doing a new Cypher too, so yeah, this looks like a tie position for the Envy Hunter here, which would be pretty solid, especially going into the second round, where I believe
Wildling seems to be hanging around.
Yeah, Antiquarian's still using that Cypher. Can they get the hit? Oh, they don't get the pallet stun, and I don't know, are they gonna?
Nope, they're not gonna pop the Cypher. I think they're trying to buy the time to do so.
Oh, and
they're gonna pop the Cypher.
Yeah, so they popped the Cypher. Brilliant play from Assassin here to actually bait out the hit from Opera Singer here. Now, question is, can Wildling hold out? Can they get the hit? They got the pallet stun. The question is, can they hold out for at least another 10 seconds? And they get another pallet
stun?
Antiquarian is decoding a different gate, however, and
it does seem like the Wildling was heading in the direction of dungeon too, so we have to be keeping in mind that dungeon. They got a terror shock.
Yes. Yeah. So right now this is definitely a tie. Antiquarian doing one of the other gates, I think, is a bit unfortunate. Obviously, she has really slow exit gate opening speed, and we are going to be seeing Polaris try and head to that gate, but it doesn't really mean much. It will be a tie overall, and it is going to be 4-4 in favor of, well, yeah, both teams.
It's just tied.
Yeah, it's literally just tied, yeah. So, how do you feel about that?
Oh, it was a rush of emotions. they're evenly matched right now. There's been some silly plays and there've been some really good plays from both sides. So, honestly, it it played off better. They were able to come back with those with that Cypher Pop play. That
Yeah.
really did. I'm pretty sure that really changed the game right there. If it hasn't been
Yeah,
like
so
obviously made.
yeah, so one of the big things about that actually, it was very good baiting from the wildling there. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why the tie was, even secured in the first place. So yeah, let me just quickly clear. So yeah, the second map is going to be Eversleeping. I
And
probably
to
meant.
remind,
Oh, go
oh,
on.
I was just gonna say to remind everybody that the global bans for TDC were Priestess and
No,
Seer, I believe.
no.
No. No.
It's Envy Survivors. So
Oh
the
shit.
the global bands are going to be Priestess and Composer. So those two will not be able to be picked this round or in any of the future rounds that we may have. So now we are going to be heading into the picks and bans very shortly. Let me just invite these guys. Alright. So yeah, we are going to be heading into the picks and bans. Starting off with the 2 survivor bans from the TDC Hunter.
Do you think we'll be seeing that Ripper ban?
Most likely, yeah. And they are going to be banning Seer and Antiquarian. Obviously, Priestess being global banned, no need to ban Priestess anymore. They can finally ban that Antiquarian or maybe even a Mercenary in some cases.
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, I personally would ban Mercenary if I had the chance because
Yeah.
again, he is one of the strongest rescuers out there right now.
Yeah, very
But
true.
it doesn't I forgot what I was gonna say. The train left the station.
But no, yeah, adding on to that, Mercenary on this map would be really good. Especially assuming that the next Hunter that Ark will pick. Although, to be fair, Ark could bring out a Hermit. So,
A
Ark
hermit.
has played Hermit in the past, only twice. I think he's the only person to play Hermit in this tournament. So, with Hermit, he has to rely on a really good early game. A really good early game. Otherwise, the Survivor side, with like a 4-man Survivor team, obviously with that being Envy, the VC communication is just too powerful. They'll know when to change polarity. They'll know when to, they'll know to when to do specific things. And Hermit on this map, not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I am a Hermit main. I know, like, his, at least I have my opinions on his good and, bad maps. But he's not necessarily too bad, but, there are some, interesting stuff you can do. For example, going from corner house all the way over to, like, middle. And it looks like they're going to be picking Cowboy and Gravekeeper, so probably expecting him to pick the Disciple here. And yeah, they've also banned Ripper, again, pretty much expected. Yeah, so what do you think about these picks and the Ripper ban? I think, we all know it was going to happen, but what about the picks in general?
The picks in general. I mean, as you just said, the Ripper ban is pretty obvious. The Gravekeeper, being the rescuer is actually not that bad, especially if we are considering to have that disciple
Yeah.
to come. Yeah, disciple come up. He could avoid the cats and with the shovel and take no. What's the word?
Not get stunned basically.
Well, yeah, not essentially don't not get into trouble with it.
Yeah.
because he's not gonna get stunned. So, and the cowboy could be really good to remove a survivor out of the stun situation, possibly. Um, or they're just really good at cowboy. I mean, I'm always down to see some really good cowboy plays. So,
Yeah, I mean, we did see some cowboy gameplay in the previous matchup with the very same team picking it. So maybe we'll
ooh,
see more of that. I mean, realistically now, I think what Ark should do is ban Toy Merchant, because they did pick Toy Merchant, I believe, second time around. Not as the first two, but as like the other one. So, and they are going to ban Female Dancer. That is actually very interesting. So Female Dancer is really good support on Eversleeping in certain areas, in and around pallets, especially around Graveyard too. But I expect the Toy Merchant to just, be the reply here.
as being it being ever sleeping, she has some really good catapults around the
Oh, it's going to be
area, and she's
Psychologist.
just a psychologist.
I mean, it makes sense. I think especially if you are going into Disciple. All right, anyway, Disciple, cheerleader gameplay one. Cheerleader ain't allowed. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, Psychologist, pretty solid against Disciple, assuming it is a Disciple. But if it is a Hermit, that also works too. So maybe they're thinking it could be a... I mean, to be fair, Gravekeeper does technically counter Hermit as well. So it's not like, these are very targeted, like, picks. They're more or less like picks that you can, cover a wide range of hunters. So it'll definitely be really interesting to see what the final ban from TDC will be. And it's going to be a batter ban, so... I mean, this could be Disciple or Hermit here, I think. I mean, I would probably go more Hermit rather than Disciple, since Disciple isn't really the best on open maps, in my opinion. But, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see, I think this will probably decide what they think this will be. Because if we see someone like a Barmaid or a Doctor, they're probably thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be Hermit. But if they probably go for a more... overall pick like a... who hasn't been picked yet? Maybe like an entomologist, for example. That could also, indicate that it could be realistically anyone. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, they are covering a huge bit of ground, for these two, picks here.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to expect. I really could be any any survivor, and also with any hunter in general too. Just because, I mean, batter can counter a lot of people, so it's it's just.
Oh, and it's
Oh,
gonna
and
be...
it looks like they're gonna pick acrobat.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense as well. So they're probably thinking, try and get, basically the best kiter in the game involved, to add to hopefully what they can get a lead. But now we're going to be seeing, Ark pick their hunter, and realistically, I think if they are going to go for one of the two hunters I mentioned, they should probably pick Hermit. Since Hermit can... I mean, while Disciple has technically got a better chase than Hermit, Hermit at the very least can slow down the ciphers, alongside that. Like, I don't know, maybe... And they're gonna go Nightwatch, okay. So, so Nightwatch
Yeah.
against this, team comp... I mean, it's standard, don't get me wrong. Gravekeeper does counter Nightwatch, not being able to be slowed down by the wind. Acrobat, very good against Nightwatch anyways. Psychologist being able to,
Tank those hits.
yeah, pretty much,
Honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it would probably be a Nightwatch because of that batter ban in specific. It seems very targeted with
That
that
is
batter
very
ban.
true. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I've never really seen Ark play Nightwatch before. I know I've seen him play the likes of Hermit and Disciple in this tournament, so we'll see what he is capable of doing in this matchup. And it looks like Gravekeeper is going to be bringing Tide. There was one broken windows on Psychologist, and the rest had Flywheel, so pretty standard Persona picks here. But it'll be very interesting to see what the Hunter will pick out, Persona-wise anyway. Realistically, probably going, next to Graveyard. No, they don't. Okay, so yeah, they've noticed they're probably gonna. I don't know. Chasing Acrobat around this area is just not a good idea. So they might even head for Gravekeeper if they really want to gain a little bit of presence in the meantime. But if they do go for Acrobat, then that is going to be quite the interesting decision. Since Acrobat, out of all these characters, is easily the best kiter. But yeah, that's going to be very interesting if they do. But I don't think they will. At least I hope they don't, because at this point it would be... And they are!
Huh?
Okay, so this is going to be very interesting. Acrobat does run into the Hunter a little bit, and yet, as a reminder, this is round 2, first half, and we are here with the Night Watch, and they have gone Peepers. Okay, that's actually very interesting. I don't really see Night Watch players bring Peepers. They are going to be using the Firebomb, just to make sure he no longer is able to use anything. Or, well, any of his abilities, that is.
That would be very crucial.
Can he... Oh, so he will use the Nitro Bomb here, and just slowly slowing down. Can he get the hit? No, he can't get the hit.
Nope, he misses.
No, he misses. Oh, no,
he hits.
Yeah, he gets a hit this time around. Now, so what did he bring? So he brought Confined Space and Detention, so an up-down Peeper build, which... Maybe he forgot that Ripper was... I'm joking, but, like, maybe... Oh, he actually, didn't... Oh, he used Flywheel. So maybe they think he has Blink, even though he could have clearly seen that he had Peepers. So yeah, so that's unfortunate for Acrobat here. Can Acrobat get the hit?
Oh, no, he gets down in mid-air.
Yeah, very unfortunate from Acrobat. Had a very good kite, though, since that was basically, I would assume, roughly a 2-cipher kite here, as we're going to be seeing both ciphers get done right about now. And yeah, that's the second cipher done. And now we're going to be seeing Ark just try and camp the chair right here.
It seems like Dungeon has spawned near them too, in that little corner by the graveyard. And Gravekeeper will be burrowing and getting hit by the Night Watch.
Yeah, oh, unfortunate from the... Oh, and
he hits the chair!
Yeah, very good rescue from the Gravekeeper, just, giving that okay emote, but will get, Acrobat will get hit. But yeah, it's not too bad of a... it's not too bad so far for the MV survivors, and yeah, just gonna bring them back a little bit just to make sure this cowboy doesn't try any tricks on the Night Watch here. Although it looks like Cowboy is coming in possibly for a rescue, I would imagine. Maybe. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
Oh,
and he manages it too. Granted,
yeah, and that's a really good body block from Cowboy here. Although yeah, no, Ark knew. Cowboy tried to hide behind the pallet. Ark knew very much that he was hiding behind that pallet, and yeah, he hasn't actually broken these pallets here. I imagine he'll try and transition away, and
there's one cipher left.
Yeah, there is one cipher left, but Acrobat will go down, so I imagine this is going to be another tie for Ark here. Although
Cowboy's nearby, will he make that? He made it!
Yeah, he does. Very good lasso from Acrobat. What? From Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yeah. from Cowboy here. Should be going for a charge attack, maybe. No, they're not. And Gravekeeper has started a new cipher. What about Psychologist? Psychologist also technically
Cowboy's
started.
gonna try to keep going for that.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep harassing and buying more time for that cipher to be worked on more.
Yeah, and
Psychologist
they
is
have
at,
used
like,
their lasso, but it hasn't connected to Acrobat, and that is going to be the Acrobat dead on chair. He's going to be sent back to the manor, and now...
unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. And now we are going to be seeing the Nightwatch chase Gravekeeper? That's a bit
It
interesting.
seems so.
I mean, it is a bit of a risky move considering
The cipher's prime, so
yeah,
now it's just on a matter of him getting hit.
Not only that, he still has a shovel available. Yeah, they'll pop that cipher here, and I can imagine the Gravekeeper will probably try and make their way to dungeon, knowing where it is. And question is, yeah, okay, so they are going to use the shovel now. He does need to get this hit very quickly, though. He does get the hit, but the question is,
Will he get the...
oh, is he going to get dungeon?
He might get dungeon. Or is it... Oh, he's trying to stall out for dungeon right now. He's definitely trying not to get let him.
Here's the issue here. Yeah, here's the issue. He can't break that pallet, otherwise... Oh, does... Oh...
Oh, he misses.
Hit. Yeah, like, this is just going to be a standoff. Can he get the hit? Yes,
oh,
he
gets hit!
And that is going to be the tie for Ark. Very, very, close there. And right now, it is going to be 6-6 in favor... Well, once again, it's still tied, but... I don't know why I keep saying in favor. I don't know. Anyway,
are we gonna see that third round happen?
It's possible, but in order for, I mean, no matter what, we will see the third round, no matter what, I believe. So yeah, no, I'm being dumb here. My brain ain't working at 4 AM in the morning, but there we go. So yeah, it is gonna be now the Envy Hunter, who is... I'll just reserve. Sorry, okay. Anyway. We're going to be waiting for, the Hunter to, I assume they're just playing a match. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting for them to come in, and... So, obviously, we're going to probably see the opera singer band. We did see Bloody Queen being played. I believe it was on Arms Factory though, so this is a bit of a different scenario if they do play Bloody Queen. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
We'll have to see what picks and bands or what bands they make, because usually that at least one of them could give out the clue.
Yeah,
though granted, most of the bands made for Bloody Queen are kind of general for most hunters, so...
Yeah, so the global bans for TDC are Enchantress and Psychologist, so not the worst one. Psychologist being, not being able to be played anymore for TDC is a bit unfortunate. Psychologist is really good in this meta, so... yeah, so it's going to be very interesting as we're going to be heading into our picks and bans. And we're going to be waiting to see who the, yep, that is the
Priestess
score.
and a Seer.
Yeah, okay.
That would be, that'd be smart.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to give away Priestess and Seer, or especially on Eversleep, like Priestess or Seer on Eversleeping.
Honestly, yeah, the long distance on this map. I know the map has been made smaller, but it's still a pretty big map.
Yeah, it's not the biggest map on in the world compared to like Moonlit or Lakeside, but it's, a relatively medium-sized map.
They still could be fight some dangerous portals if she was available.
Mm. Yeah, we're gonna be waiting to see who TDC picks as well as their Hunter ban. Probably gonna be Opera Singer, I imagine, unless they give Opera Singer once again. Considering they didn't actually do too bad against Opera Singer, they did get the tie. But I think giving away Opera Singer to Polaris would be quite. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, they're gonna be banning Opera Singer, and what I was gonna be saying is, you know, giving away Opera Singer would be a bit, you know, not very smart. Let's put it that way. Um, so now we're gonna be waiting to see what two survivors they pick, and realistically, if they do think it's a Bloody Queen, I think you could, if you wanted to go for the win here, realistically, you need to go for a heavy-hitting composition. You could go for, like, an Antiquarian and Merc. Of course, yes, you wouldn't be able to use them in the third round, but at least it would give you that extra edge to win this round. So, it's really going to be interesting to see who they pick here, and it looks like we're going to be finding out very shortly, I think.
I think they're still trying to figure out who to play. They banned their psychologist and their enchantress.
Yeah.
Oh, little girl into prospector.
Okay, so Prospector, is okay. Don't get me wrong, Prospector is not too bad, but Little Girl, I don't know. I'm not entirely too sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, they could be. A little girl could be a hit or miss. I mean, knowing that she had recently gotten buffed, that she could no longer be punished for canceling out an attack recovery if it were to
Yeah.
happen, and then her decoding speed when she's clinging onto someone. So, I mean, I guess there's some benefits to it. The cons, I mean, I don't know. I don't. It's just
Well,
the
one of the
reputation.
well, it's not even the reputation. One of the cons of Little Girl is that she's not really good at supporting. Her pages don't really do too much against we're very chase orientated hunters. Yeah, they're gonna be banning Antiquarian. I imagine that's probably the best choice here. And we're gonna be seeing another
Another wildling.
wildling. All right, so another wildling. Yeah, so that's interesting. So another wildling kind of suggests that they're going to be banking on this wildling. So there could be a point in time in the third round where Polaris might genuinely have to respec ban the wildling, which would be insane to even say, but like if this wildling does pull something off, they might have to respec ban it. So you never know. You really never know.
I mean, if there's a third round, there is that possibility.
Well,
I
there
mean,
will be a third round no matter what, so
true. That is true.
that is very true indeed. So far, Little Girl, Prospector, and Wildling, a very strange composition, so I'm not really sure what they're looking for here. Maybe they're looking for... I'll be honest, I don't know what they're looking for. But
This could be their tie. They're like, let's wing it, you know?
yeah,
we
they
kind of accidentally banned
yeah, I mean, they could,
know.
yeah, they could be just looking for that tie again, but against Polaris's Bloody Queen, if they do play it, which I kind of expect him to play it, then it wouldn't be a great idea to go these characters, because realistically, they'll need Flywheel, right? Flywheel
Yes.
does really well against Bloody Queen, but I don't know, like, that's gonna be interesting. Polaris has taken some time to figure out what their next ban will be, and I can't blame them since TDC look very unpredictable. In their group, they did have a pretty solid few games, even against NWSB and Psychic, in the respective qualifier rounds. So we are now probably going to be seeing I imagine maybe a Dakota ban? Probably a prisoner ban, or maybe a mechanic, or maybe even a composer ban, but I don't know, that's the only thing I can realistically think of in this situation. Oh, okay, yeah,
toy
no,
merchant
yeah,
ban.
that makes sense. Yeah, there's if you allow toy merchant on this map, then it'll just be a long day, especially if you are gonna go for a bloody queen, which I kind of expect. So yeah, this is gonna be very interesting to see what TDC picks here, and yeah, they're gonna go for prisoner. They're just gonna answer back to that toy merchant ban with prisoner, and now we're probably going to be seeing, although Nightwatch could also be another shout, to be fair. You could see Nightwatch, we could see Blue Queen. Yeah, we're going to see Nightwatch.
Oh, and it's gonna be a night watch.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, Nightwatch is really good on this map. It can get you ties on this map. It can even get you a win. And against this composition, to be fair, it's actually really good. Nightwatch, if Prospector does mess up his magnets at any point, then it can really... The Night Watch is going to have a wonderful time. A wonderful, wonderful time. So, now we are going to be looking at the personas. Once again, Wildling will have Tide. Prisoner will have... no, sorry, not Flywheel. All of them are going to have Broken Windows once more. And... again, I'd like to see the Prospector have Flywheel, but again, that's just me, because I personally believe that all stores should have Flywheel, or at least should religiously bring it. But, I mean, Broken Windows against Nightwatch is not the worst.
No, it really depends on the area you decide to spawn in.
Yeah, Prisoner... is Prisoner going to spawn... okay, that is... it might not even be two-story, though. It might just be that general area. So, prisoner spawning there is very, risky. It is very risky.
Yeah.
If he picks that spot, yeah, he could just make a beeline towards prisoner, unless prisoner is genuinely in two-story. So, prisoner's going to need a very lucky spawn. He's probably going to need to go over to the, bottom right here to try and transition away, unless he can hide really well.
Oh, they did have the default skin, I believe.
I believe so. I believe they did, yeah. I don't know, but we are going to be heading into the second round, second half, and once again, we're going to be seeing...
yeah, it does seem like...
yeah,
it does seem like they're going for the prisoner.
Yeah, they just ran out into the open as well. Prisoner throwing down that pallet very preemptively. I like this idea. Try and force the Night Watch to take a longer, like, it's not even a longer route, it's just like a more tedious route. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing him transition all the way to the other side of the map very easily. Yeah, so just making use of the speed boost here. So very good sense from the prisoner here. And now, yeah, Wildling now moving away, and I imagine Prisoner will probably use his shock right about now. No, he won't. It's just saving his shock. Honestly, very good discipline from this, can he get the... oh, doesn't get the Terror Shock, but very good discipline not to use the shock from Long Dragon here, and already... oh, he just gets the hit, and maybe could have used, the shock there. I'm not entirely too sure. Oh, will actually, yeah, so, you see, yeah, we're seeing here that they actually, oh, very good, ball, like, I don't even know. That was very good from, Assassin. Assassin's just gonna be following, Nightwatch's, bot over here, although maybe not anymore. One cipher has been complete, the second cipher has just been complete, and so far, this is a really good kite from Prisoner, and very good support from the Wildling just then to not just prolong the kite.
It does seem... yeah, he's back on his trail.
Yeah, I mean, Nightwatch will for guaranteed be back on his trail. Oh, preemptively, oh, very good from Prisoner, just a little too early, though. And yeah, it looks like still chasing Prisoner. I think not bringing Blink here is a bit of a misplay from the oh, they are gonna, oh, they will actually get the they might actually be on a winning path here, but that doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. He doesn't end up that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate from the Wildling.
It seems like.
Oh, go
Yeah.
on.
No, I was gonna say it does, however, seem like they're gonna try to stall some time. They are in fact working on the last two ciphers. The prospector cipher being about over 75% done. The little girl's over 40. So honestly, I would just take the chance.
Oh, you might be
to...
hit. Oh,
oh
my God.
no!
Oh
We would have
my
seen
God,
some trampling play right
bro,
there.
that would have been very unfortunate. But luckily, Polaris is not a victim of the tram. But that could have been really bad. And yeah, once again, wow. Oh my God, the pallet. Okay, so that's interesting. So pallet stunned the Night Watch when I don't think they really needed to. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, they are gonna be. They're not using their excitement.
No.
This is the thing. Maybe they do have trump card. I don't know though, because it doesn't really look like they have trump card, which to me just, oh my God, they struggle out, and I think now I mean they should have popped the cipher then realistically, but can they get the pallet? Yeah, now they're gonna pop a little bit of an early, like, sorry, not an early pop, a late pop. But this is really good from TDC here to possibly get a 3-man. I mean, it does look like, oh, just in time as well. Can they get the hit? Yeah, they get the hit, and
unfortunate for the Wilding, but it does seem like they'll get that 3-man at the very least.
Yeah, and
unless they switch from
I don't believe,
excitement.
I don't think they have trump card. Yeah, so TDC have won round 2. So that is a win for TDC, and TDC are now ahead 7-9, and TDC are in the lead. For GWS, this is looking this ain't looking great for GWS, because like I said, this is a single round robin, and wow.
Where does this put TDC now?
If TDC won this, it purely depends on how many they win by. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's decided. So if technically Envy would be second, but I believe no, I don't know. I'd have to look at it like very much later on. But going into round 3, it is going to be. Yeah, so let's quickly check what this third map is going to be. And it is going to be Sacred Heart Hospital. So far, Ark getting those draws has actually really helped out the survivors here. I mean, as a hunter, you do need to get at least a draw or more.
This will now take us to the 3rd round.
No, we're still going to 3rd round.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Let's quickly. I don't know why I'm going that way, but alright. Let me just quickly get to Sacred Heart. So we're gonna be doing TDC Survivors first. Oh, they want the. Oh, do they want to hunt first?
Their hunter wants to go hunt first. You know what?
Oh, unless
Oh, roll a dice. Heads or tails?
Oh my
Heads or
god.
tails?
So yeah, looks like wait, don't do that, don't do that.
No, I'm joking. I'm not for real.
So it looks like it will be TDC Hunter first. This is interesting. So obviously, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. So if Ark gets another draw, that'll lead it to 9 to 11 in favor of TDC, which means Polaris would need, I believe. Oh, my maths is going to be going crazy here. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? We'll wait for the first half to happen. So we are going to be getting into the picks and bans. I believe they might actually be from. I think they might make a change. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So gonna be waiting and seeing here. So let me just quickly
So it is priestess, composer.
So yeah, it is gonna be priestess, composer, cowboy, and gravekeeper, who are global band.
Yes.
I'm gonna be waiting for the TDC Hunter to ban 2 survivors. So on this map, I remember when Ark did play against NWSB, he played Bonbon.
Bonbon.
Yeah, so he played Bonbon and got a tie. It was a very good tie, when I watched it. Although, to be fair, it was right at endgame. So, and to be fair, most of these, well, what is it? Most of these, like, ties have been due to, you know, getting a detention hit at endgame. So,
Mm-hmm.
it is very possible that maybe, you know, they could go for, like, quite heavy hitters if they do. I think. Hold on, let me figure this out here. So if I am correct, if Ark does get a 4K here, that means that TDC will win outright. And if obviously the MV Hunter does want to do the second half, then they will. But if not, then obviously we won't go to a second half. So
Mm-hmm.
a three man kill would take them to 12 to 8. Which would mean that Polaris would actually have to get a 4K to win the game.
For Envy,
For Envy,
if they
yes.
go, or yeah.
But realistically, if Ark gets another tie here, then it is going to be quite a bit, like, you know, very squeaky.
The stream is lagging. Oh, never mind. We're good. I think.
Oh, was it lagging?
Your mic is going off and on.
Oh, of course it is. That's just casual. But yeah, we are going to be seeing female dancer and toy merchant band. So they don't
It's
wait, go on.
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, your mic is very very robotic.
How is my mic robotic? Is this nah, this is, you know what, you're getting robotic me, I don't give a shit. Anyway. I gotta reopen the app. Oh my god. Wait, is it good now? Like, am I alive? Am I dead? You know what, I can't even see the
Good.
chat, so you'll have to read it all out.
The stream chat?
Yeah, the stream chat.
Yeah, no, they're saying I don't know what's happening. You gotta reopen the app. Hi, Chips.
Do I So I have to stop streaming and then re-stream. Is that what they're saying?
I don't know what app they're. I don't know if it's like
Wait, so
Discord
can
or
they hear you properly?
wait. Can is my microphone okay, or is it just? Oh, they said it's okay now.
Oh, it's okay for me now. All right, it's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Anyway, okay. We are gonna be looking to see who they ban. I imagine it'll be Ripper and I don't know if they'll ban Nightwatch on this map. I don't know if it would make any sense. Because Nightwatch on this map isn't really... I mean, Nightwatch is good on any map, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this could be one of his weaker maps. But I don't know.
I feel like playing Nightwatch on this map is not 100% the smartest choice, and we still have to yet to see that Disciple gameplay. Or as you brought up, we also have that Bon gameplay that he
Oh, so
has done
they're gonna ban
against
Hermit. Okay, so that actually makes a lot of sense. So Hermit is a very much a TIE hunter, or at least he's not the strongest TIE hunter in the world, but he can still get really good ties, and I think that is a really smart ban on the side of Envy here. But and they straight up just gonna ban Sia, and they have not. So yeah, let me just type that out real quick. And all right, so they are going to be banning Sia. So they haven't decided to go Sia, which they've gone Merc and Prisoner, but haven't gone Sia. So that is very interesting as to why they haven't gone Sia. So
to be fair, most of the time the seer is banned the first thing. But
I
but
guess, but like they could have, if they know maybe they're thinking they can go to a fourth round, which I don't know if it's mathematically possible. I mean, it could be, I don't know, but like I haven't really done the maths on it just yet, so we'll have to wait and see after this round anyway. So
indeed.
and oh, it's gonna be a prospector ban. I mean, prick. Sorry, not ban. What am I talking about? Anyway, we're gonna be getting that final survivor ban, and I would imagine they're probably gonna ban maybe another support character. Probably ban maybe the Antiquarian. It makes sense, to be fair, to ban the Antiquarian, but I don't know. That'll be very interesting to see who they, put as their final ban for this half.
Yeah, I really don't know who they're gonna pick.
Yeah, they are taking their sweet time.
Bro just wants to go to bed.
Honestly, I can't blame anyone. I want to go to bed. But and they're gonna ban psychologist. Okay, that does make sense. Banning psychologist would make the most sense in this situation. Get rid of one of the more powerful characters. And now we're probably gonna be seeing Envy maybe go Antiquarian just to try and, I don't know, just try and do something, you know?
I mean, I do love me antiquarian gameplay,
Yeah,
whether it's
same.
a hit or miss, literally.
I
So
mean, yeah, they literally hit them, but like, yeah, I mean, I do think that they should go Antiquarian. Although it may force Ark, I mean, it will probably force Ark to go with excitement, but if the man is going peepers on this as a night watch, then I don't know what he'll do.
I don't.
I don't know.
I'm sure he doesn't fear anything. So like
Oh no, he
he'll
won't.
surprise us all. He'll come up with something and surprise us in the end. So like I'm just kind of I'm excited to see what comes from this third round. Right now, TDC's in the lead.
Yeah. Only by 2
And
points though. So, eh. Oh, it's gonna be barmaid. Okay, that makes sense. So they are gonna go for a barmaid pick, and now we're going to be wondering... I mean, I will not be surprised if they go for Disciple now. Because, I mean, then again, they are probably thinking it is going to be a Disciple. But Bonbon could also show up as well. We have seen... he's only played Bonbon once. And he did get a tie against NWSB. Which is Geeky Hour's team in the Twitch chat. So, it's going to be very interesting to see... Does he pick someone brand new? Or does he pick someone... I mean, Nightwatch is still open. So, you never know. We could go Nightwatch again.
Yeah, no, I feel like if he was planning to go Bonbon, he might have banned the Antiquarian just because of how she can cancel his bombs and remove him completely.
Gamekeeper?
Gamekeeper?
What?
Gamekeeper!
I did not expect that. Okay, so... Gamekeeper's...
A Peeper's Gamekeeper.
Right.
He's gonna...
Okay. Gamekeeper is typically not a hunter that anyone would pick. I'm not gonna lie. Even I wouldn't pick him in, like, any tournament. But... that is interesting. So, maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe he knows something, but... Gamekeeper
I mean, he was...
Go on.
This is the same guy who did Peepers on Nightwatch. Let's not forget Peepers Nightwatch.
Yeah, but
So...
at least he picked Nightwatch, but Gamekeeper is something different. I believe it's the first Gamekeeper gameplay in this tournament as well, so we've got a debut hunter now, so... I believe the only hunters that haven't been played is someone else. I don't know who, but we are going to be heading into the third round, and it looks like, realistically, they're going to need... I mean, Flywheel maybe, I don't know, but it is going to be... I mean, this is going to be very interesting to see if Ark is able... If he gets a 4K with fucking Gamekeeper, that is going to be, like, a highlight for sure. Because if he gets a 4K, it's game over. They win the entire series, and they will get one win on the board.
Gamekeeper has been played by PBM in 2021 IVT official tournament by Hunter Cuppy.
Yeah, but that's IVT. This is the Norwaseus tournament. This is different. Alright? This
one's silly. That's for real.
This is never seen before. No, but yeah, no. So he has Spawn next to Prospector. Realistically, he could genuinely chase Prospector, and it wouldn't. I mean, to be fair, Prospector does kind of counter Gamekeeper in a way.
I mean, if you're quick with those magnets, yes, it would be.
Oh yeah, very true. Yeah, but then again, you'd have to be very careful that he doesn't use your hook while you like throw a magnet. And we're going to be heading into the first half of the third and maybe final round of this matchup between Envy and TDC. Ark going straight for this Prospector here. Can he get the lasso? Goes very quickly.
Closing some distance.
Yeah, oh, very unfortunate from Ark here not to get that. And I believe Barmaid actually did transition away from the... Gonna place a trap in between that pallet there. And now...
Actually, wait, that... No?
Yeah, so Prospector knows. So, can Prospector... Oh, misses
the hit.
Oh, and does gain a little bit more distance. We'll probably get this hook.
Oh.
Yeah, we will get the hook, and it's going to be the hit. Oh,
the flywheel.
Yeah, very unfortunate, though, because it did just hit him, and... Yeah, very unfortunate. Mercenary Cypher on 70%, probably because of the prisoner here, I can imagine, yeah. And they've actually led... oh, that missed drop down here. And yeah, this is going to be a down. And the basement
and at the basement.
Yeah, the basement's right there as well. Unless Prisoner actually does drop down in time.
No, they missed it.
No, he missed the stun. He used the stun and missed it.
That's the sad part with the stun is that it unlike compared to like the enchantress stun, you can use the prisoner stun whenever
Yeah, that is,
and however.
that's very unlucky. Oh, missed the hook onto the mercenary here. Mercenary does need to be careful though, because if he does get hit by the hook, then it's just going to be a long day in the office. And although maybe they're thinking of selling, I'm not entirely too sure. Can they get the? Oh, they've got the hit.
Playing some mind games.
Yeah, so they've got the hit, and now if he is able, I mean, I imagine he. Oh no, he's here. He won't.
No, he's actually going for it.
Yeah, no, he will use another. That's interesting. Okay, so they used 2 elbow pads there. Places a trap. Oh, didn't get the drop down, but does hit the prospector. Realistically, if he gets this hook onto... Oh, yeah, just misses the hook and aims at the wall instead. And now this is going to be a bit of... Gonna be very interesting. This looks like another tie position, though, just from what I'm seeing. We're seeing Barmaid disarm the trap over, I believe, at the first one that they placed down. Yeah, Prospector is going to be sent back to the manor, and we'll probably now look for this Mercenary, because if Mercenary...
Yeah.
I mean, Mercenary is basically is 1 hit. And even then, if he gets hit by the hook, he wouldn't even need to hit him. He'll go down anyway, so...
Yeah. Quarter health is no good for anybody.
Oh, yeah, just, preemptively.
He does have blink, though, so...
Oh, that is,
okay.
that's actually very good from, Ark there to bait out the pallet drop, yeah.
Barmaid Cypher's almost done. Prisoner Cypher about 25%, partially because he's helping the barmaid.
Oh, very good pallet storm from, Bosco here. Bosco really, really doing the work here, despite being literally mauled by this gamekeeper here. And now we're going to be seeing the prisoner being chased around. Probably the best chase right now. Oh, not trying to go for the although he does have trump card. He is actually going to teleport back to this mercenary and very unlucky from Ark here. And can Ark get this? No, he can't. Can he get the next one? He's gonna get the hit, and it is gonna be him going down. And now this is where it gets very interesting. Can Barmaid secure the rescue here? It looks like Prisoner is gonna be still decoding at 50%, 60 seconds left on the teleport, and yeah, she's gonna be placing
maybe
traps.
waiting it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be I think waiting it out is the best solution here. You don't really want to go straight into it, although Barmaid has actually dropped in early.
Maybe she has something in mind that we don't.
Yeah,
maybe just to rescue before half.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be... It won't be a rescue before half, I don't think. Oh, that's actually gonna be a terror shock.
Oh, she gets terror shock.
Yeah, but
they popped the cipher.
Yeah, so now Merc, sorry, does have an elbow pad to use still, but this is gonna be yeah, he's gonna use that elbow pad very nicely here, and now we're gonna be seeing the mercenary just wandering around a bit, just making sure that he... Oh, and he is going to drop down. Now, he might go... He knows where dungeon is, right? He does know where dungeon is. So, can he get the dungeon is the question. But Gamekeeper is right on his tail.
It does not seem like he will be getting dungeon tonight.
Yeah, and it is going to be a tie. Once again, another tie coming out from the TDC Hunter Ark here. So, it is really all to play for in this second half. So currently it is 9-11 in favor of TDC. Essentially, TDC, if I am correct, need a tie to win the game. they also, however, if Polaris gets a 3K, it goes to a 4th round. If Polaris gets a 4K, on the other hand, Envy will win this round, and they will have 2 wins on the board, and they will basically be through to playoffs. So, it's all on the line here for Polaris, and... Oh, why am I doing that? Anyway. So yeah, Polaris has a lot to do. They cannot afford a tie. They need a 3K or more to even, you know, get... Honestly, these 2 games have been so good. Like, Envy, GWS, TDC have done really well. It's given us a lot of good entertainment here. So...
No, definitely. It's definitely a very well matched up team right now.
Yeah.
Like, we got ties all around except the one round that was not a tie, obviously. But it's still very matched up, are very well matched up, and they're just very compatible.
Yeah. So, we're going to be waiting for the 2 other survivors to come on in. But the condition essentially is, if Polaris gets a 3K, it will go to a round 4. If Polaris gets a 4K, then they will win the entire series based on points. If it is a tie or less, then that means TDC will win, and who plays tomorrow? TDC and GWS. GWS will be having a bit of a disadvantage. So, it'll be very interesting to see what happens. We are going to be heading into the picks and bans right about now. And let me quickly just get the global bans.
I'm here waiting to look for them to pop up on my screen, but I'm looking at the wrong channel.
So, I've just, let them know. And we are going to be heading into the picks and bans right about now. And I have done the maths correctly, haven't I? Wait, so 3... Yeah, no, yeah, they will get to
Yeah.
round 4. Yeah, no, I am correct. Yeah, of course I am.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. They're probably gonna ask. And yeah, so they're gonna be banning Priestess and Wildling. The respect ban coming out from Polaris here, and honestly, I can't blame them. I genuinely cannot blame them.
They've had enough.
Yeah, Assassin's Wildling has been a nightmare for this hunter, and yeah, it has been some... Honestly, I never thought Wildling would be this good. I never thought.
Assassin obviously is here to prove us wrong. Wildling, the only exception would be Assassin for Wildling.
Oh, very true, very true. And they're going to be picking Forward and Barmaid as their 2 survivors. And, well, again, the Seer not picked. But they are going to be banning Opera Singer and Nightwatch. So, now, one thing I will say is, I believe Polaris can play a Sculptor, although the Sculptor hasn't really had much good results. So, to go with a Sculptor here, I think would be very interesting. Although, again, they still have the Bloody Queen. They still have... You know, the, who else have they played? I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah,
I don't remember either.
Yeah, my mind are going like, bruh. Like, my mind's going, bruh.
Bruh. Forward barmaid to be played. Honestly, they still want that stunner.
Yeah,
They're
no,
like,
yeah,
we
no.
can't have
I,
Wilding. We're gonna bother you with something even worse.
yeah, I can imagine. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if the forward will be worse, but it looks, yeah, they're gonna pick Sia. Let me just type it in just in case. And are they gonna? Yeah, so
Envy band toy merchant. They picked the seer. We
Yeah.
will see the seer.
Yeah, Sia's
See
gonna be
the
played.
light.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, maybe the Polaris was thinking possibly they would have gone for Toy Merchant if he banned Sia. But I mean, it looks like Assassin or Caroline here might be playing the Sia here. Just from what I'm seeing, they might be playing the Sia. So forward barmaid and Sia right now is an insane composition. Female dancer has been banned. It makes sense. And now we're going to be seeing the final survivor pick, and I actually wonder who it might be, because, I mean, we're seeing 3 relatively meta... Okay, Prisoner, yeah, that makes sense. So, this is a tough team for anyone to go against. And the fact they need a 4K to win it, like to win the entire series, is insane enough. They need at least a 3K to get to round 4. So, we might be seeing the Sculptor here. Although, realistically, I think Bully Queen could be a good option as well. But, I don't know. This is going to be very interesting to see what Polaris is capable of doing. And,
I'm
I mean,
thinking maybe we'll actually see that sculptor gameplay.
yeah. Oh, are they going to... I think it might be a clerk. You know what? A clerk is not a bad shout. A clerk does, can, cause some serious damage if they get an early down. And if Polaris does get an early down, and they do, but the thing is, to be fair, I have seen them play against, I believe it was Sailor Scouts in the first round, as clerk. They didn't really multitask that often.
So this is a hit or miss hunter then, huh?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not exactly a hit or miss, hunter. He did get a tie against Sailor Scouts with this hunter.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like he lost badly, but he did get a tie. But the name of the game against Clerk is to harass her constantly, which I don't know if they'll be able to do. Fucking hell, why is there a dragonfly attacking my ass? What the fuck? Anyway.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dragonfly just ran towards me. Flew. Anyway. But we are going to be seeing, the Sia... Fuck off, dragonfly. Anyway, we're going to be seeing the, seeing the Sia out in the open. Not a great idea.
Honestly, it's... Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Well, seeing that the hunter spawned in that area,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, actually, never mind. I'm assuming they'd go for the prisoner. But... Oh well.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the second half, possibly the last match of this day, as we head over to...
Oh, he's right there!
He's right there. This is very unfortunate for Prisoner here. Probably will record him right about now, and gonna use this stun instead of trying to mind game the pallet there, and I'd say that's pretty solid. Can they... Oh, so they do get the recording, but it doesn't really mean much as they didn't go over the window. But yeah, heading over to this kiting area, I imagine they would have brought can they get the hit? Yes, they can.
Oh,
they get the hit. Not a terror shock, so it won't be as much more presence. But it is going to be right next to the barmaid too. Barmaid probably forced to transition away over to hospital and or over at the fountain area. That makes sense. So now this is going to be very interesting to see what Clerk is able to do. Will record the forward there to, you know, force him off that cipher and possibly go in for a force rescue here. So, oh, and they are going to use the football to gain a little bit of distance. We'll get the charge attack hit onto the forward just before half. So, Sia, I believe, will be done with his cipher right about now. And are they going to... Yeah, so they oh, very unlucky from the Clerk here. Not able to record in time. Prisoner has his stun back. Once again, we're seeing there's not really any multitasking.
Oh,
forced to use the excitement in the fears that yeah, so they're more or less fearing that Prisoner would have used his shock here, and yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Used excitement at the wrong time. That's very unfortunate. But now, oh, use this football again, trying to harass, and so far the harassment has worked out, you know, in TDC's favor relatively well, and right now it's looking as if, oh, that's very unfortunate. The question is, can he...
No, he can't vault it either. Oh, no, he can.
No, he can vault. It's just, was he going to be able to... Oh, he might actually go for the hit onto forward. Yeah, he's gone for the hit on forward instead. So, you know, I want to see the...
See if they get that hit on the prisoner before they get healed all the way.
Yeah, what I was going to say was I kind of want to see more recording of ciphers here. Oh, can they get the... Oh, they've actually...
The owl.
The owls is going to save Prisoner. Very good from Long Dragon here to give him an owl just to make sure that he does heal to full. And this looks very dangerous for Polaris here. And so far, this Prisoner has had a lot of support. But... yeah, 66% on the forward cipher. I believe
Barmaid cipher is almost done.
Yeah, and so far, this has looked like very good hit from Clerk to bring the unfortunate the forward has just been recorded rather than if he can get so it is gonna be Prisoner dead on chair. Actually, I didn't even realize that. The question is, does they're actually just gonna pop the cipher. They know they need a tie to win this game, basically. So this is the very difficult bit now. Oh, they've actually
Blink! The terror shock.
Does get the terror shock, but the question is, yeah, so they are gonna record it's the seer here, and this is where it gets so dangerous now in endgame. Yeah, so 11 seconds on the yeah, once again, just, you know, forcing the yeah, so it looks like Seer's probably gonna go down here, and I like the idea of him changing on Blink. I think that was probably one of the, I said, brilliant pallet stun from Long Dragon, and I believe that they are, you know, going to try and go for the... I mean, they will make it in time. Can they get the hit? No, they can't.
They missed the hit.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate, and now they still have a recording left, and they haven't... Oh, yeah, they used a recording, though. This is going to be, very interesting. There's still 30 seconds left on the tension, and... yeah, right now, they're just switching the coding progress, alike, and... where it gets... and yeah, it's opened! I think it's just opened. I believe now...
I think they're just looking for a dungeon at this point.
Yeah, they're not gonna get a
and
dungeon.
he goes down.
But it looks like it is gonna be a tie for TDC, which means it will be a TDC win overall. Envy will have 1 win and 1 loss going into their end of the round robin. They will not be playing any more games, and it will now be essentially, they have to hope that GWS really mess up against TDC. They at least got the win, but now yeah, it's very unfortunate, but it will be the win from TDC. Very good performance from both sides, really, and
Good games, good games.
yeah, good games all around. And now, let's see here. I need to actually write down the fucking so 4-4. It was 2-2, and then they got. Trying to remember. 5-3, I believe. Yeah, okay. Trying to remember. It's 2-2 on that one, and it was okay. So yeah, that will be it for today's matchups. We will have one more matchup of the last chance qualifiers. It will be TDC versus GWS. TDC has 1 win. GWS has 1 loss. So it is really going to be insane. I mean, I can't wait to see what happens, because I will be there. I will always be there. But I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I will be trying to release the rest of the group stage VODs as soon as possible. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and thank you for coming along. Pluto, any last words?
No, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.
Alright. See you guys next time. Tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Yeah.